Wolf Squad. Alright, gang. Definitely understand that. Yeah, thank you for understanding that. It was hard being a black guy that liked rock music. Oh my gosh, the irony of that is that black people made rock music. So all these people that were saying I was listening to non-black music are friggin' stupid. I wish I could say that to their face. Some of them. You know, and that's the thing. People don't understand. You want to know what drives me? You want to know what really drives me to keep going and not off myself? I want one day in my life, right? I want there to be a moment where I'm sitting at the top, above all those people that used to make fun of me, so I can spit on them. No, but like, so I can really throw it back at them. Like, you know, go F yourself. This is what made me go further than you. Or, I don't know. It's not even so much that I want to beat them. It's just I want to show them that I could have done something, you know? So, if you want to know what drives me, what motivates me, what keeps me going, it's spite. It is pure spite. There is nothing noble about it. Nice. Music is one of the ways I calm down. Yeah, see, but like, I don't know. If I want to calm down, I'll just go to sleep. For me, I'm not telling you what to do. I don't think you have to be any race to listen to any genre of music. Of course not. It's just stupid kids saying stupid things. And a lot of people still believe this today, which is wild. Like, adults believe this. Anyway, I'm going to start the game. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Dude, I've literally been living in spite for years. Yeah, well, I understand why you are. I think I'm being a little petty, to be honest, compared to you. You're not being petty at all. Alright, I'll be right back. Also, interesting cast today. Arson, Dr. Murder, Drake, Semi-Adorable, and Sour. Thank you guys for all making it. You're not the usual crew, but I'm here for it. I feel it. I'm vibing. I love you guys. I'll be right back, okay? Wait. Make sure the game volume's good.
Once upon a time, in a wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. And they had to go on the run. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They discovered a secret hideout where they could train day and night. They were happy. But the little wolf got very sick, and they had to move on. The brothers made it to the home of their ancestors, and the old wolves took care of them. Unfortunately, the hunters were hot on their trail and found them. The brothers had nowhere to stay again, so they decided to keep going south. They soon entered the old forest of the giants, where they met a pack of stray dogs who worked in a secret farm. The brothers joined them and worked hard to stock up on gold for the future.
Of my name,
and everybody
born in flames, I have been blessed.
growing up fast.
My family crescents the demon after.
His power was growing too,
I always make it. It just my phone
The
keeps
little
dying,
wolf
but
was
yeah,
more
good
and
fun
more
times.
confident.
Thank you. You guys have been great.
and independent.
Ready for some Life is Strange 2?
The big brother hooked up with a cool she-dog.
She-Dog. Definitely a metal
They had
fan.
their own adventures.
Yeah, of course. But as I said, though, I prefer modern metal than old school metal. Though there is great old school metal. Iron Maiden's amazing.
Try to hurt
Unlimited
the brothers.
time.
The little cub was injured. He transformed into a super wolf
They wouldn't find
and destroyed everything.
where no one would die.
The big brother was badly wounded.
They wouldn't
And worse,
where eagles dare. It's growing a sound. Unlimited time. That's Where Eagles Dare by Iron Maiden. That is my favorite metal song. It's so good. It's an oldie, but man, that song hits. Yeah, crazy. You know me, I'm here when I can, though it's not as often as I'd like. Well, hey, look, the fact that you're here at all always makes me happy. The fact that there's people here. I know people who've been streaming for years, and they have, like, one viewer, like, regularly. So, hey, look, I am blessed. How long are you streaming normally? Recently. You actually came at an interesting time, Sour. Before now, my stream, like, when I first started, 2 hours. After a while, it became 4 hours, and then it became 6 hours, and then I did a Life is Strange full playthrough, which was 12 hours. Annually, I do Jack and Daxter, which is anywhere between 6 and 8 hours. So I don't know, it just depends on how I feel. But it's always longer than 4.
I didn't mean to.
6 hours?
It was a
Yeah,
bad
no, that's
idea.
not, bro. I did two 12-hour streams. That's nothing. I did a 13-hour stream.
no way.
Like, I'm fine with streaming. I don't
all
mind.
good.
As long as there's people to interact with. If there's nobody, then it's like, why am I here? But I'm
Wish I
glad there's people.
listened.
8 hours, bro.
When you tried to stop me from
13,
going
my
to
brother.
I was too pissed.
Yes,
It's okay,
that's
dude.
canon.
You're my
Look.
brother,
Here it is.
and that's all that counts.
Wait for it.
So,
Wait for it.
why don't you come
13-hour stream. I'm tired just hearing this. People keep asking me to do it again, another
I'm
Life is
alone,
Strange
Sean.
stream. I might. Because I do
don't
like
know
that
what to
first
do.
game. It's really good.
I'm scared.
Don't get so close to that edge.
I forgot this is how episode 4
Please.
starts.
Come and get
I think
me.
I was there for that one. Oh,
Yes.
you were.
I
I
swear.
remember you being there. That was on YouTube. I streamed that.
Stop!
– 13 hours streaming at what time? I started at 12 and I finished at 1. And by that I mean 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. That actually happened. That was an actual stream that I actually did.
Daniel,
There were like 800 people because it was on YouTube and
keep
not
having
Twitch.
these nightmares since I came out
Flippin'
of
wild, my guy. And all anyone had to ask me was,
Dude, that's
"Hey,
such-
girly."
Goodbye, sports.
And I was like, will
Yeah,
my life ever know
Thanks for the
a
card,
release
agent.
from this miserable
can't wait to text you.
series? You say that like you and Marcus
Hey.
didn't stay up until 3
Stupid reality
playing
shows.
Resident Evil one time. Yeah, that was for Resident Evil 5 because we didn't know what to do with the stupid Wesker
This must
fight.
be my
And what you're supposed to do is so ridiculous. How are you supposed to figure out that you have to shoot a rocket launcher at him at the exact moment that he's trying to turn off or turn on a light so that he can see you? And then after that, your friend has to run up to him and hit him, right? Or someone has to shoot him
Stay
while
feels
he's doing that. The other person has to run up and hit him. It's so
Every other
specific.
day.
Oh, I know. I was there with you. It was so
Just
bad.
like Chris.
Yeah, like everything before that made sense, and then that fight just comes out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere, just with this convoluted way to defeat him. Because like any other situation, we figured out, even if it was weird, like that truck that just blew up. So what are we doing wrong? We figured it out, but we have to look up what to do against Wesker. Because like what? The exact moment he kicks the light. And the thing is, if you don't know that, you're going to shoot him and it won't be at the exact moment. So you'll think, oh, I did it wrong. That's not what I'm supposed to do. It's like, oh my gosh.
Maybe I should have let Dan. So glad Chris is okay. I miss Cass so much. Wish I could hold her.
dude, you had like one night with her. I know that he was around her for a while, but they kissed like twice. And it was the same day.
Good day, sunshine.
Hey, Joey. Hey, man.
Yo, they made a black character and they didn't give him a generic hairstyle.
like it might
That's
have
so
been
nice.
food.
That's so refreshing.
Hard to tell.
Thank you, Life is Strange.
Ha ha. Never heard that before.
Oh, somebody is in a bad mood.
Sorry, Joey. Not feeling it today.
I don't blame you. But
Kinda
maybe
looks like
I
me.
got something to cheer you up.
Pecans and chocolate?
Uh-oh. There's that smile.
Thanks, Joey.
So how you feeling today? Any headaches? Socket pain?
Representation
No.
reached new heights with this haircut.
It's all
Absolutely.
good.
Well,
When
this is
people
your
try to
final
diss
test
Life is
before-
Strange, all I'm saying is their character design, sometimes it's
Well,
it's
hey.
peak character design.
Check you out.
Check me out to Juvie. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You know the drill. Don't blink and just stare at the light.
Don't do this to me in real life. Ugh. He loves his character design because this man
Yes.
looks like him. Well,
Nice
I
retina
mean,
response.
it, straight up, it's because of the hair.
Now,
Like
Try
he's like
to
no flaws.
follow
Well,
the
no,
light
I'm just
as well
saying
as you
because
can.
so many black characters are designed exactly the same in video games. So it's nice to see one that like, oh look, it's a little
Come on,
different.
Sean. You've been there before. Good, good. Keep going. Straining too hard? Headache?
Nah.
How did Sean get to the hospital?
Can't really focus today. Sorry.
I'm glad the light isn't like ridiculous.
Remember, to see objects on your left side, you gotta turn your head more now. Yes. Looking
Results
good,
are so
Sean.
limiting. Yeah,
Now try
It's
to
like
align
3.
your pen with mine.
I'll try.
No rush. This is tough. Your depth perception will always be affected, so you gotta try harder.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
Come on.
Hey, good job. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, that's enough. Too much stress on you and your eye.
I always miss the
Well,
end
remember,
of each part somehow, so
Your
I don't know
depth
what's
perception
happening.
will always be affected.
Daniel blew up a room and
Here,
glass flew into Sean's
read
left
this.
eye. So he's blind in his left eye.
I'm a pirate without a patch. Arr.
I'd be more worried if you weren't such a smartass. Well, I know it sucks for you, but
I wonder what ending we're gonna get.
it's time we release you. Sorry. Your vision has improved a lot. Now, you don't really have severe side effects anymore.
Yeah.
And the American healthcare
That's just
system
great.
dictates
I
that.
do have to tell them the truth. But first, let's clean this dressing.
Hey, sure hope you're watching the door like your phone.
Come on. He ain't going nowhere.
Great.
All I do is watch him.
Yes, true. Your job. Do you mind if we talk alone?
Mind if I finish with my patient?
He looks good for now, right? Just come back when I'm finished with him.
Sure. I'll swing by later, Sean. Stay cool.
So, how are you feeling today, Mr. Diaz?
Amazing. Did you find Daniel?
I want to go over this again.
What? I've been telling the same fucking story for 3 weeks. How much longer?
Until it makes sense. Until you get it right. So, silence isn't gonna help you now. Listen close, Sean. Tomorrow you're going to Jolena Shore and you'll be arraigned in court for the murder of a Seattle police officer. You might spend the rest of your life in prison, or you can talk to me.
I'm innocent until proven guilty. Right?
And I believe that. That's why I want you to tell me the whole truth.
It's just... I can't.
Was Daniel involved? Is that why you can't talk?
No, no way.
And you're absolutely sure your dad didn't go after the officer?
Yeah. He came outside. Then he was killed. That's what he did. Just guilty of being... who knows?
I hear you, but... you're sure you didn't get upset and go after the officer? It happens.
Jesus, no. Look at me.
Okay, let's just jump ahead. Tell me what happened in that farm in Humboldt. The place looks like a tornado wiped it out.
I've told you so many times. I have no clue why the place was trashed. I passed out.
Plus 3 seriously wounded, along with you. And a missing child. Nobody's statement matches with each other. Sean, throw me a bone here. Can't you see I want to help?
So you haven't found my brother?
We might have some leads. You can
Look
help
at
by
me.
telling me the truth.
I've got one eye!
Okay. Fuck.
I'm dying here!
Robbery. Whose idea was it? His? Or yours? Huh?
Oh, we're ratting him out.
Finn. It was his idea to rip off Meryl.
Did he force you to help? Or did you go along with it?
He lied. I didn't want to help, but he got Daniel involved. I swear. Swear I didn't think anything like this was gonna happen.
Nobody does, Sean. Until it's too late.
Yeah. Now I know.
And what about Cassidy? She planned all this with Finn?
She was against this stupid plan. She had nothing to do with it.
Your friends are learning the hard way.
They didn't deserve it. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, well, some mistakes are worse than others. By the way, we contacted your grandparents in Beaver Creek. They can visit you after you're transferred. Might be a while, but you do have a support.
It's weird how, like, eyebrows are
I guess your
are
grandpa
done in
can
this,
walk
'cause
now
they look like
after
they're
his surgery. We couldn't track
drawn
down your
on.
mother, though. Sorry.
Good. What about Daniel? You said you had leads.
I said might. Hold on. I gotta take this call.
So, hope the cops didn't mess with Penny. Prison would fuck him up. Wonder... Hope the cops didn't mess with Penny. Prison would fuck him up. Sorry, Finn. She
Lucy.
didn't want anything to do with this.
Her name is Lucy Rose Jones. I forgot about that.
Wonder what Meryl told the cops about the robbery. Sorry, Hannah. Hope the cops didn't mess with Penny. Prison
Baptistine
would fuck him
Michael.
up.
I want a mod for Life is Strange where you can have your character in the middle of the screen.
Sorry about that.
Okay. So what's going on with Daniel? You really have leads?
Yes, we do. That's our job. The Bureau put his profile out over 4 states. So we are on the case.
For how long? It's been over 2 months. How are you gonna find him?
We have a lot of people looking for your brother. Trust me. We want to find him too.
Yeah. So you can lock him up too, right? Whatever.
Anyway, thanks for talking to me. I'll be back tomorrow to take you to Jolena Shore.
Can I move? Oh.
Look out. I have to guard the guard now. Love it. Sit down so we can get this show going. So, how did your interview with Scully go?
Great. Detective Flores said I'm free to go. Woohoo.
Oh, this shit is all wrong, man. You've been out of the garden for 3 weeks now. We talk every day. I can see that you're a good person.
Thanks, Joey. Want to tell that to the judges?
I'm just saying, you don't deserve this. Now let's check this out. The healing is coming along nice. Just gotta keep it clean for the next week or so. Simple.
They never show it to us.
Seen the shrink this morning? What did she say?
Nothing I want to hear. This will take time and rehab, Sean. You have to process first. Ugh. I can tell myself that shit.
Clearly, I'm no therapist, but I've nursed patients with your injury.
It's out of focus.
They all turned their anger into energy. You will too. Plus, the glass-eye tech is pretty cool now. Things change, Sean.
I hear you. I'm trying to be positive. But it's so hard.
I know. I do. But I promise there's a treat coming your way. Now, as for your wound, this is the last time you hear this from me. You have to
I
clean
want to
it
see, I
with
know.
sterile gauze.
I'm curious.
Save
Did they
the
just
solution.
remove the model of his left eye? That's probably what they did.
Coat the area using the swab and cream. Then wrap it up with
Also,
cream dressing.
this weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. Do you guys have any
You're the
plans?
shit. Remember, you gotta do this.
4 times a day. I won't forget.
I'm sorry about everything, Sean. Wish I could have done more.
Dude, you saved my ass here. You're the only one I trust. It really helped.
Cool. I'm glad when I can make a Oh, shit. Emergency.
Wait, Thanksgiving? Yes, Canadian
I'm out.
Thanksgiving.
And no smoke break. Let's say our goodbye tomorrow. Sean, check out that towel. Got your name all over it. Catch you later.
Never heard of it.
Joey,
Where are you from?
you are. Joey's the only one who helped me get through this shit.
Taking your pen. Is it a sketchbook? Yeah.
Wow. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Florida. Isn't there... There's an American Thanksgiving. Where are you from? Flip. Yep, November. Yeah. But Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. remember always thinking that's funny.
I know I fucked Daniel over.
So my family and I would always travel to America in November to have a second
And
Thanksgiving.
now he's gone. Where would he hide out? A 10-year-old by himself? Out there?
Oh, yeah.
He might go back to Seattle.
Dang, beat the system. Nice, I know.
Too far.
All the best deals, all the nicest foods.
Nowhere to go.
It's great. 10 out of 10. We'll do it again.
If he tried to hook up with Claire and Steven, they would have definitely told me. Or the cops. Wait. What's that? Superwolf.
Had a few beers. Daniel's asleep same night every night. He wants to train
Is it
more.
Daniel? Daniel's with Jacob somewhere?
You don't have time. You gotta hide.
He's
It's not
safe.
easy. I borrowed a blanket and
I
a
can
few
see
other
him again.
things from your tent. We'll give them back to you when you come looking for your Superwolf comic. It's waiting for you. Neat. Okay.
Haven Point, Nevada. I gotta get to him.
I've said before, right?
Gotta find a way to escape.
Though the other episodes, Sean, Jay was trying to read. He's just gonna tell me what it says. Though the other episodes, right? As much as I don't think this game is the worst by any means. A lot of people hate this one. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite at all. Like, not even close. But I think there's a lot of great high notes in this one. And I'll say episode 4 is the one episode that does not have
Okay.
a ridiculous amount of padding.
Time to clear off now.
And you're about to see what I
This whole
mean.
hospital's so
Like,
quiet.
see how we started Sean's eye? We're dealing with
So
that.
don't make any
And then
noise.
immediately it's like,
Find
okay,
a way to get the hell out of
we gotta go save Daniel because he's in a different location.
here. Nada.
Like, right away. I don't know how long we've been playing this game, but I love that about episode 4. Right away you have a goal. Where the other ones, holy dude.
Need a superhero to open that shit.
Why don't you use your Life of Strange powers? Oh, wait.
Wish I could just walk out. Sweet dreams, my friend. Maybe I can trick him. Say I need an aspirin or something.
I'm pretty sure there's a way you can break out of the window.
This one isn't screwed in. I could pull it off, but it's gonna be loud.
So I guess we distract them, get him to get our medicine, and then break the thing off. Oh! They kind of show it there. Whoops! Oh, shoot! That is not what I meant to do.
Let's do it.
I can't exit, darn it.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in there?
Just put it in the back of your pocket.
Nice job, Sean. Hey! Sir? Hello?
Okay. What's wrong now?
Head hurts. I need aspirin.
That's a sad story, but I'm not a pharmacy kid.
Wow, what a jerk.
I could trick him into coming in here and then...
And hit him over the head. I'm wondering, is it possible to not do that? Because I think I did that my first playthrough. Oops, oh, shoot.
Joey could probably distract the guard dog. Hope my last view of this world isn't this window. One stupid car. And I'm out of here. It's dead tonight. Works for me. Yeah. Thanks for the card, Agent. Can't
welcome.
wait to text you. Can I have some privacy, please?
On another multiplayer game I recommend is a game called Way Out. A Way Out. Have you heard of it? Yes, I know about that one. Maybe one day we'll play that. But you can play split screen with that, right?
I could climb down the side of the building. Or die trying.
I don't know if I'm doing this right. Wow, so last time I did this, I actually had to knock the guard out. I guess you can do it without doing that. Not sure. Me and my friend played it, and it's messed
This is
up.
Gracie, dude.
Is it? It's fun though, right? From what I've seen,
Freak
it was
out.
really fun.
Just get out.
Yeah, it's really fun. Some good co-op madness. Keep going. Where? What can I play it on? Could you look that up and let me know? Also, thank you for the recommendations, Drake. I genuinely appreciate it. But again, right away in this
Don't
episode,
think.
where I've played that one.
Just-
A Way Out, is it fun?
Keep going.
But yeah, or what did you think of it? Did you have fun? Yeah, like
Holy
I love
shit.
this. I love that right away. It's like, hey, you're sneaking out of a
Take a breath,
hospital.
dude.
Like it's so much better this episode than the rest of them. Right away, we're in the action.
Damn. Way too close.
I think you can run into Finn here.
Time to get my shit from the staff room.
Why would you go back out the
Okay.
front, Sean?
Guard is sleeping. This is your big chance, dude.
Why would you go? Oh, I guess. Okay, I get it. It says it's on PS4. Not sure about 5. Well, if it's on PS4, I can play it on 5. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Who'd you play with? I'm guessing your brother. Played once with my brother and once with my mom. Ooh, 2 playthroughs.
That's Finn. No way. What is he doing here?
Wake up, escape. Nah. Probably should have let you guys vote for that one. I'm sorry. We just ratted on him, though. Whoa, no hesitation. Shot just left. Yep. I like that you can choose that too, though. Whoa, it's Finn. Oh, I wonder how he's doing. Just keep walking. Who leaves their car door open? This game takes place in 2017. In real life, though, if you were trying to escape, what would you do? Would you call out to the guy? Try to be quiet. Best guard in the world. I know. Just slip through the whole thing. Here's where things get weird. Nope, I would have done the same thing with the out the window. Yup, just... Look, man, I got out, you can get out too. How does Sean know where he's going? Like, I guess he still has the map from earlier? That's probably how. Uh-oh. Oh, title. I don't know why my arm. It's hurting a bit. Also, Monday we're playing Spider-Man. Yeah, okay, so the map. We're playing Spider-Man on Monday. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game, which I've never played. So that'll be interesting. Wait, what about gas? I was just, like, okay, I'm pretty sure he runs out. I will say. But he seems to have gotten pretty far. Yeah, so here's where things get weird.
Guess this is my room for the night. Fuck. My eye's itchy. Shit. It will never hold until Haven Point.
How do I check my eye? Check Discord DM, alright. Did you write that? Did you write that? You spelled my name wrong. But it's okay.
Shit.
It's the thought that
Don't know how
counts.
long I've been on the road.
Forgot the why. It's okay
fast.
though. We take those wins. Much appreciated, Phoenix. So where was this? Hang on, I'm gonna show this on stream. It was okay, gotcha. So you just got like the gist of it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Check this out. Whoops. That's chat. Thank you so much. And what's the story behind this? So Phoenix actually put my name there. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Seriously, that means a lot. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a little recognition or something. But yeah, awesome, dude. I'll post this on Instagram later if you're cool with that. I'll tag you. Where was this? Yeah, tell us the story, dude. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Forgot to go back.
All right. Careful.
Also, I'm gonna order a Thanksgiving meal. This weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. I'm gonna celebrate now.
Man. I should have listened to Joey. This is a mess.
Oh my gosh. Fun fact, one of my friends works at a sex shop, and she messaged me, she's like, oh my god, I just saw your cousin. I'm like, oh, that's awkward. Sorry, hang on. What you gonna get for this lovely holiday? I'll tell you exactly what I'm getting.
Never thought driving would be so exhausting.
It really is, though. You gotta
She
focus
seems
on so many
nice.
things.
Shit. Guess I fucked up her day pretty bad.
Sean. Let me see if they'll deliver it. So it's Swish LA, and I caught some heat for ordering Swish LA, because it's not very good. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So what it comes with is chicken stuffing, salad, fries, some kind of pie. Can I ask them to hold the pie? Pumpkin pie. Is pumpkin pie good? I'll get a loaded baked potato instead of fries. And white roll. White meat. There's no stuffing. Yeah, okay, yeah, got it. Alright, so what it comes with is White meat. Wait. Sorry. Comes with a quarter of our famous rotisserie chicken served with stuffing, cranberry sauce, and our signature chalet dipping sauce, and your choice of a side, plus a slice of pie and a Lindor milk chocolate truffle. So I think it's actually pretty dope. I'm going to go ahead and order that. All the way out. Wait, I should get rib sauce. Always get the rib sauce.
I drove for so long today, but I'm getting closer to Daniel now.
It's going to taste good. My mouth's watering already. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. It tastes like pumpkin, if that helps. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's one of your favorites. Okay, well, I'll try it live for the first time. I've never had pumpkin pie. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, this is where things get weird. Use that gut law marching. You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people. So
Still with me, Sean?
many people.
Yeah. Just zoning out.
Every time you do this, I know how hungry I am, and that sounds
Don't
good.
do
I'm
that
so
when you're
sorry.
driving, my son.
Why don't you eat something?
What's the verdict on the new car? I know it's not a new board, but it's got 4 Hot Wheels.
Thanks for finishing it, Dad.
A perfect reward for your excellent report card. I'm proud, Sean. You don't even bullshit me when you need cash. And I'll try to be cool. No dad jokes, huh?
I don't feel hungry until I
I
think
hope
or
you're
hear
not
about
too
it.
bummed out to
Oh,
go
yeah?
on a big road trip with your lovely papito, huh?
Probably helps you, like, stay at a reasonable weight, I'd imagine.
Oh, please. You're the coolest dad. How could I be bummed?
Wouldn't be Life is
Excuse
Strange
me.
if we didn't have, like, fantasy moment
Where's
where we
my
see the dead
regular
relative.
Emotionless son.
At least in Life is Strange
I appreciate it.
1,
Think we
it
can
wasn't a
hang out for
fantasy. You
5
went back
days
in
without
time.
killing each other?
Hell
This
yeah.
is, like,
Haven't
before
done
the
that
Storm
since
did
I
it with
was a
Chloe's
kid.
dad, this one does it with Sean's dad, and then
So do
True
I.
Colors does it with
Been too long since we
Alex's
went
brother.
Padre Hijo against the road.
It's weird. Why do they do this?
Way too long. I love road trips.
Good to hear.
Probably underweight
By
for my
the
age, to be
way,
honest. Really?
boy talk.
How old are you?
What's going on with that gin, huh?
Going okay. Don't want to talk about it. Not much to talk about.
You know. Going okay, I guess.
That was like pulling teeth. Well, I've got a week to find out the truth.
It's just... I don't get to see her too much. Kinda miss her.
Oh, you're hooked, my son. Don't worry. This is how it goes. Ah, could that be Daniel? Hola. Hello. Everything okay, Lila?
Classified information on 50. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Got it.
Daniel better not be giving you any sass.
You keep that classified.
Nah, he's an angel. We went to the swimming pool, and now we're making popcorn for movie night. Yes! It's so cool! Hey, Sean, don't crash the car!
He's driving real slow and safe, like a grandma. Thanks for checking in. We'll buzz you when we hit the motel.
Lila, you ready? Sounds good. And Sean? Jen told me to say hi. Girl cannot wait to see you again.
Jen says hi. Sounds pretty good, Sean.
You think? Maybe.
I guess this is a dream. Thanks, will do.
Seriously.
No worries.
How are you really doing?
I'm so different now. I don't even recognize myself.
Because you've changed. It's like evolution. I know it hurts.
Big time. Guess I wasn't ready to change.
I have total faith in you, Sean. You're a Diaz. You were born to roam and find your way home.
God. I love you, Dad. Wish I would have told you more.
You didn't have to tell me. You showed me. Oh, by the way,
Hey, wake up!
BRB, alright.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing on our property?
Oh, man, I crashed hard.
Oh yeah? Come on out, boy. Who the fuck is that? A fucking kid. Get out.
Okay, okay. I'm coming. Hold on.
Good. Now we can see you. So tell us what the fuck you're doing on our land.
Is anyone in chat right now?
I just got lost, man. I wasn't sure where I was, so I pulled over. I swear, I had no idea this was your property.
There's a fucking sign. Didn't you see it?
I was too exhausted. I guess I missed it.
He's just a kid.
I'm still
and
here.
He's hurt.
Sammy?
Look.
Yeah?
I need you to make
what
choices.
happened to your eye?
I need you.
I got into an accident.
Oh yeah? Uh-huh. Move it.
Please, I just want to go.
Oh, what's this? Drugs?
Yeah, for my eye.
Oh yeah. Did you steal them? Like this car?
Well, I lost my keys, and my friend helped me start it.
You mean you hotwired it? Holy cow, fucking car thief too. Take his backpack.
Dude, come on.
Get it! Let's see what he's holding. So,
Nothing good.
any money?
Fucking toys, man.
You still play with toys? Seriously?
It belongs to my brother. Leave it alone.
Oh, Sammy. Are we taking it back? Are we doing nothing? Anyone else in chat, feel free to give your input. This is important. I need you. Take it back? Okay.
Whoa! You did not. That's it, boy. Get up. Up!
Okay, Chad. We fucked with him. Let him go. He's got nothing.
Hold on a sec, Mike. You speak Spanish, Pedro?
Huh? What?
Sammy, I need you.
What? Hablas español.
Chad.
So, Professor, how do you say, I'm a dirty thief?
Sammy, what are we doing? I'm a dirty thief or don't do this?
Oh, you don't want to
Uh-oh.
share your
Oh,
language?
there's a time limit.
Okay.
Are we cooperating
Maybe
or
you
no?
know this one. I'm a dirty thief with one eye.
Wait, what happens if we don't do anything? Sammy?
All I want to do is learn Espanol.
What happens if we do
Might
nothing?
Be our official
Huh.
language someday, right? Si, senor. So, one more lesson. How do you say, "This is not
Don't comply.
my country"?
We're not saying anything then. I've never seen anyone do this. If you just don't say anything. Wow. Okay,
It's gonna
so
rain. Let's
you
go
can just
before
choose
we
not
get
to say
soaked.
anything.
Hold on.
I never knew that.
This little thief is fucking with me. You're really pissing me off, you know that? But I'm willing to give you one last chance to make things right. Sing something.
What?
Just pass the audition and you're free. We'll be very upset if you refuse.
Uh-oh. Sammy. Are we singing? Are we refusing? You want to don't comply? Are you positive? What are we doing? They'll be very upset if we don't. Got it.
No.
Really? Okay. I warned you, boy.
Don't go cow down to
Stop,
racist.
stop it, Chad. What the fuck, man?
Holy cow! What are you doing? Listen, you little beaner. Get your shit and go. Now!
Look, just drive straight and you'll hit the highway. Forget this happened, man. Okay?
Oh, he's a Chad. Is he? He's beating up a little kid.
Fuck! Fuck!
Feel bad for Sean. Of all the Life is Strange pro tags, he really goes through it. And now gas. Dang, I know. Remember what you said.
So the Wolf brothers were split apart. The oldest wolf was badly hurt, but nothing could stop the wolf from following his brother's tracks.
If I were gonna open a PS5 controller, what would I... Where's the screw? Just crossed my mind. There's no screws on this. A truck's gonna come by, and we're timed for this, but do we ask the truck driver for help, or do we just keep walking? Let me know. And if he offers help, do we accept, or do we just keep walking? You have to take parts off, I believe. Parts off?
Okay. Still a few
For
hours
the
away from
PS5 controller?
Haiti. Almost there. Stop. Can't run for miles in this heat.
On the controller, right.
Shit, I need a break. Might be some shade at the next billboard. Yes. Shade. Oh, man. My feet are killing me. It's like hiking in hell. Shit. My throat feels like sand. Never drew a desert before. Huh. It's so empty and quiet. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now.
Him being an artist comes up at random times.
Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else. This place is so empty. At least I won't mess up perspective for once. I guess that's an okay start. But I can keep going. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now. Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about anything else. I could try adding details. Focus a bit more. Got a good picture of it.
Are we going to ask the truck
I'm ready
driver
to
for
draw
help?
now. Man,
What do you guys suggest?
my eye always starts hurting when I focus for too long. Daniel better be okay. Feels like I haven't seen him in years. I hope we can work out everything that's happened. Yeah, you couldn't wait to get out on your own. Now you are. And it sucks. Don't worry about your feet. Just pace yourself. So much dust. Shit, there's a truck coming. Whoa. Is he honking at me?
What are we doing,
Stop it.
gang?
Okay, be cool. Just, see what he wants. Truckers can't be cops. Right?
I don't remember the choices. Do we ask the truck driver for help or no? Honestly, I don't even know.
Just get ready to run. If he's a freak.
Hey, need a lift? It's too damn hot to be walking.
Tied. Sure, ask him. Alright. What do you mean tied? Are you saying to walk, Drake? Ride. Okay, got it.
Yeah, thanks. Hold up.
I wonder if there's like Life is Strange 2 speedruns. Would this be the quick route? Don't talk to Finn. Break out of the room without hitting anybody. Get the truck driver's help.
Jeez, what the hell happened to you?
I ran into a couple of assholes who beat me up for no reason.
I see. Happens a lot around here.
Hey, Anton, you there? Everything all right?
Yeah, what's up?
GPS tells me you parked in the middle of nowhere. Just wanted to know what happened.
I had to make a shit stop. Over.
Too much information, but 10-4.
You mean number 2?
You owe me a beer for that. Over and out.
Don't freak out. I wouldn't have picked you up if I cared about that hitchhiking law.
Okay. Cool.
So, you hungry or what? You look hungry.
I don't think I ever took the ride before. Really?
I am. Thank you.
As you heard...
I've never not taken the
My
ride,
name's
funny
Anton.
enough. What happens if you just walk?
It is good, huh? My wife packs the best sandwiches. Messy.
Best sandwich ever. Seriously. Thanks, sir.
Anton.
Anton. Right.
Anton's a white guy that's good in this game. One that's not racist. Wild.
What's your destination?
Haven Point. You've heard of it?
Oh yeah. Straight ahead, about an hour.
Sean was gonna walk for an hour. Well, I guess it would have been longer by foot. My food's gonna take half an hour to get here.
Take a nap if you want. You don't have to stay awake to be nice. Hey, don't worry, kid. I'm not a fucking weirdo. Just a boring trucker.
You wake up with no money. Well, but it's that time again. My phone is 6%, so sadly I have to go bye. Take care, Drake. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated, brother. Enjoy your food. You know I will.
Last stop, Haven Point.
Thank you so much.
You just be careful out here. These people are kind of weird.
Really? Okay.
10-4, good buddy.
How are you feeling, Semi? You still awake?
Can't leave.
Oh, whoops.
Gotta find Daniel. Hope those people are caring Christians. Like our grandparents. Wow. Forgot about Easter. I completely lost track of time.
Still here, just listening and playing Horizon. How is it? Which Horizon? The second one?
You okay now? Is it gone?
I think.
Good. Scoot back inside now.
Okay, Dad.
Hello there. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Don't worry.
You here for the service?
Yeah. I am. But it's my first time.
Don't be shy. Everybody's welcome here.
Yeah, it's my comfort
No
game right
matter
now.
who
Oh,
you
that's
are
cute.
or where you're from. In his eyes.
Always
we
good
are
to
all
have
equal.
one.
Plus, we have a pretty nice spread after the service. Stay as long as you want.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'm just a vessel for our reverend. Thank her. Looks like you're here to see our new miracle.
Anytime a
right?
church is saying they're the vessel for the pastor and not a vessel for God, always a red flag.
Sure. Of course.
Of course. So many new faces are coming to see him these days. He'll be here any minute now. Just come inside and see for yourself. Praise the Lord.
That poor little girl. Her cough sounds real bad.
Sorry, Sean, we gotta move around here. The world is so fleshed out, there's always new stuff to explore. Is there fast travel in that game?
Feel that cold air. Thank God for AC.
We are in trouble. Can you feel it? So I
Wonder if Claire and Steven would like this place.
amen to that. We
Better clean up first, so I don't scare Daniel.
Shouldn't he take the gauze off first?
not salvation. It can seduce you and destroy your faith. I know you understand.
Yes, after you first travel to a location on foot, you have fast travel packs that you can buy or craft. What happens when you fast travel in that game?
My brothers and sisters.
Does she just
Oh, no.
appear in the location? Is there like an in-story thing that she's doing?
Is faith.
Luke 18:27, what is impossible for man is possible for God. With that righteous faith comes the salvation of your souls. Can you cross that invisible bridge to salvation? Do you want your soul to be saved, brothers and sisters? Oh, yes. You are not like all these sinners out there. So I never asked.
No, it treats it as if you walked there. Oh, okay. I see.
Then he gave me that. He spoke
Another
to
red
me
flag.
and told me that I was doing
If a pastor
right.
says you're so much
And to
better than the people
reward
outside
our
of here,
great faith,
also a red flag.
The Lord sent me the ultimate gift. An angel. A child graced with the power of God. The miracle we have all been praying for, waiting for. Can I get a hallelujah? Do you have faith in his power? Do you have faith in me? Then please welcome our newest member and our latest miracle, the angel Daniel.
Praise you, Daniel. Hallelujah. Save us. Save us.
Here is Daniel,
Oh, praise be
the prophet who was thrown to the lions by false prophets. But God saved Daniel so he could do his work.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Daniel was brought to me to deliver us,
Praise
to
be.
guide us from the wilderness to our destiny. Now Daniel will reveal the true power of the Lord. Behold this miracle!
Thank you, Daniel.
Believe!
What? I can't believe it.
Do you feel your soul rising like the cross?
Bless you, Daniel.
Rise, get up, stand up.
Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel's been touched by God.
I wonder what it must have been like to be in the voice booth, doing just the miscellaneous voices. In this scene in particular.
With your own eyes. Now we have a voice, a messenger. Our flock keeps growing. I see more and more new faces. But this is only the beginning. You must spread the word. Bear witness to this miracle. Thank you so much for coming. And God bless all of you. Amen.
Praise you, Daniel.
As our Reverend said, we do appreciate your kind donations. This helps us keep our church and to spread the word of God. Oh yeah, there's only a few tickets left for our picnic raffle next Sunday. Don't miss the child at another miracle. Any questions, please talk to me outside. Bless you for coming today.
How long was he waiting?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I saw you out in that parking lot earlier.
Yep, that was me.
I like to be here too. We can see the whole room, and it's where a Reverend Mother teaches us classes.
Whoa. You okay? Need some water?
No, sorry. I'm just kind of sick.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, what happened to your eye?
Well, that's a long story.
That's okay. My name is Sarah Lee. What's yours?
Aw, you must be Jacob's sister. Did you get that letter from Jacob? Back when he was in California?
Yes. How did you know he was in California?
I was with him. That's how we met.
You are Daniel's brother? Really? He's always talking about you.
Hey, not too loud. Yes, I'm Daniel's brother, but I need some help.
The Reverend Mother says we always have to help our neighbor. What do you need?
Mr. Reverend, what is this place? What is Daniel doing here? Take me to Daniel. See, like, even this I think is interesting. Just like, okay, we gotta assess the situation. How are we getting out of this, you know?
So, can you take me to Daniel?
Oh, yes. He's gonna be so happy when he sees you. He missed you so much for his birthday. It will be like a late surprise.
Daniel, you're the living proof of their faith. And mine. I know you understand.
I mean... Sean?
Oh, my...
Sean! You came back! I knew it!
You've grown up, Enano.
Do I look older? What? What happened to your eye?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Did that happen at the farm? Because of... me? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
It's over, Daniel. We just gotta walk on.
Does it... hurt?
No. Not as much as your haircut.
Shut up. It's different. I kinda like it. Sean, I didn't want to leave you there. Nothing I could do. I was so scared. I even thought you were dead. And...
It's okay. We're together now.
yes. So, are you gonna stay with us now? Huh?
We still need to go to Puerto Lobos.
But... we don't need to. We have a new home now. Look.
One step at a time, Daniel. Give Sean a chance to process this. I'm sure this is all so overwhelming.
I think my food's
By
here.
the way, my name is Lisbeth Fisher. We all prayed for your safe return. Sean, you must be a believer now in our Lord, too.
You can be a real a-hole if you wanted to.
Kinda.
Daniel told me you had faith. That's how you got here. But first, I need Sarah Lee and Daniel to grab the medicine kit. We have to take care of our new guest. This is a place of healing.
Aw. Let's do it later. I want to talk to him now.
Daniel? Now.
Okay, Reverend Mother.
Let's go, Daniel.
Whoa, whoa. Hold on.
Well, Sean, it's a pleasure to meet you. This is a real blessing today. You were away from Daniel for quite a while.
I was in a coma.
Of course. I wasn't judging you. So what is your plan, Sean? This is a blessed family, and it would be good for Daniel to have you by his side. You should know that the Lord has big plans for him.
God or you? Stay here for a while. Mexico with Daniel. Let's play it safe.
Maybe I could stay here for a while.
You know, I am impressed by your drive and devotion. But small is the gate and narrow the way.
What?
I know about that poor man you beat down back in Washington, Sean. This is a terrible sin, and until you make penance for it, I can't accept you here.
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry, my son.
I'm not your son.
And then people use religion for their own purposes.
And Daniel,
unfortunately,
this is
it's like
gonna be
90%
your
of people.
golden cow. Daniel?
The most innocent
on.
Christians are the
We
children
ask him what he wants
that have
to
just
do.
been
not touch me.
indoctrinated.
What the fuck?
Even how she plays the victim here.
Do
Nothing.
Enough. You spilled blood in the Lord's home.
Sean, what happened?
Your brother came in here, impure and acting like a criminal. But he can be saved, Daniel.
She's right. You showed up, and look what happens. Like all the time. I will pray for you.
But even this dynamic I
She's
do think
trying
is
to
interesting.
manipulate you.
Let me lead you.
Because
to
obviously
the
Daniel
one
would believe her.
True light that never goes out. I want to be your friend.
You're crazy.
And you
Let's
know,
get outta here,
another
Daniel.
thing. This is the first
I
time
want to stay.
in this game where the antagonist isn't just
There's
racism.
your answer, Sean.
We're together again.
Daniel
So
has
we
an
can
out.
Go, right?
Come on.
Get off me, dude. What? Daniel! Let me go, asshole! Daniel! They're not your family!
Stop it.
You just need to have faith. We'll be waiting.
Daniel!
It's okay, Sean.
Daniel!
There you go. Satisfied? Now don't you ever come back.
Oh. What are we doing? We getting up? Are we doing nothing? What are we doing? I need you. Horizon. I need you to zero in to this dawn. The dawn of choices. Is my food here yet? Why is he riding a bike? Delivering my food on a bicycle. Is this a joke? Get up. Do not comply. Don't conform.
Come on, kid. Don't make me do this. You're not gonna win.
I'm defiant.
Daniel! Daniel!
You're pissing me off. This is private
Oh, God.
property. I have a legal right to stop any intruders. Like you.
I just want my brother.
But he doesn't want you. He was brought here, and this is where he's staying. Next time, I will not hesitate to use this. Now get out of here.
Daniel, hey!
You know another red flag for churches?
Daniel!
A gun?
Sean?
Where's her faith?
Karen?
You won't get him back like this.
How did his mom know where he would be?
Let's go. Sean, what happened to your eye?
Why the hell are you here? How did you find me?
Well, I got a letter from Jacob. He said you were missing. And that Daniel needed help.
How did Jacob know where Sean's
so you
mom would
finally
be?
decided to check on him.
How did Jacob know
Sean,
that?
Sooner or later, we're gonna have to talk.
All right, my food's here. I'll be right back.
Where are we even going?
I already have a hotel room. You're gonna need to rest and clean that dressing.
Man. Didn't clean the pain away, but that felt good.
Appropriate game for Spoopy Month. This is the good episode, so you missed quite a bit. How are you, Saints Flow? Good to see you, brother. But if you take a look at our protagonist here, he's lost an eye. His left eye is gone. And Daniel is now he's being indoctrinated into a religious cult. Why is it gone? Well, at the end of episode 3, an explosion happened because of Daniel, because of what was going on with what we did and all that jazz. And Sean loses an eye. That's what happened at the end of episode 3. Who's Daniel again? The little brother. The little brother is Daniel. Sorry, hang on, I just got my food. You're funny. But this one's actually good. This episode is the one that I always say to people. It's like, okay, for as much trash, or not even trash, but like just as much padding that you have to endure, everyone admits, okay, episode 4 is actually pretty good. We broke out of a hospital, we hijacked a car, a bunch of racists pulled us over, and then a truck driver who wasn't racist. And I pointed that out. I'm like, oh my gosh. There's a white person in this game that's not racist. Wow. I'm impressed. They were able to pull their punches on that one. But, yeah. He helped us out. He basically was like, yo, I know how terrible these parts can be. And he gave us a ride to the church that Daniel's imprisoned in. And then we met the Reverend, and she made it look like we hurt her. I did the unspeakable. While Starfield is hopefully getting patched up, it's not. I reinstalled Saints. Oh no! That is not the direction I thought that sentence was going in. I reinstalled Saints Row to get what I paid for it. Well, that's fair. But didn't you get a refund? What do you mean get what you paid for? You're funny, Saints Flow. They didn't give me forks, as usual. Alright, just give me a second. Okay, one sec. Sorry. I was hopeful right until the very second I paid for it. Tried to cancel my order on before launch and got it anyway. Yeah. But like, didn't they give you your money back? So technically you got it for free? I paid for it twice, remember. I felt so bad that Marcus paid for it that I paid for his copy. Now, that is a good friend.
Wonder how long Karen has been here. Did she see one of Daniel's miracles?
Good friend. Same as PS5 for life. True. Well, look.
This isn't her tablet.
I tried, okay? What more could I do? Are we gonna snoop through Sean's mom's stuff? Also, we just met Sean's mom, Karen. A character that straight up nobody likes. Like, in real life, and I'm impressed. Her whole story is, I left you and your father because marriage is a commitment, and commitment is prison, and fortunately, fans did not take to that at all.
Technology. She came prepared. Her Reverend Mother doesn't look too humble. Looks like a roach motel. But nobody will find me there.
I think he finds condoms. Oh, no.
Sorry. I still have no game. And the
Fans
house
be nuclear
always
like
wins.
a Fallout. Well, it's funny because usually like there's a bit of a divide for like people who's like, well, yeah, you know, she was going out to live her life, but everyone's like, no, you're a mom, be responsible. I'm like, cool. I like at the moment
At least
like
Daniel's alive.
a son, like a child
But he
is
seemed
involved. People were like, no,
different now.
you take responsibility. What's wrong with you? No excuse. You raised that child.
I know I shouldn't peek, but glad to know she learned the lesson. Damn. Karen does like to capture the world around her.
Yeah, yo. How's it going, bro? What's new?
This place is quite remote. Good. At least nobody will be looking for me here.
I'm eating a whole chicken right now.
I got a few moments to myself, so let's practice.
Is that how exciting the game is? What do you mean? Eating a chicken? No, I'm literally eating a chicken.
I wonder who lives around here. It's so wild and
It's not easy to do with one hand.
huge.
What's funny is the cops show up, right? After everything that went down in episode 3. Like, you get
Can't see much
interrogated.
depth anymore.
And you have the
I need
choice
to
to rat out
observe
your
even
friends or
more.
not. And it's like, yeah, we ratted.
Okay. Just draw now.
I'm so shocked this game
Don't think
has
about anything
actually good lighting. Really? What's wild, dude, you weren't here for this? There was a black character in this game that had a unique hairstyle. I was flabbergasted.
I guess that's an
I'm
okay
like, yo,
start.
this game spoiled us.
But I can keep going. Got a good picture of it.
The brother kind of looked like me,
I'm ready
not
to
gonna
draw
lie.
now.
Chicken.
I could see myself stopping by this motel during a road trip. Taking a dip in the pool after a long ride. These mountains really inspire me. Alright, back to reality, dude. Karen was always into low tech. I even think it's the one she had back then.
Yeah. What's been going on,
We've
dude?
come a
What's new?
long, long way, buddy.
What's going on?
This thing is killing my back. I got bruises on my bruises.
What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to clean my eye.
Karen seems to be on the move quite often.
That's not what I selected.
Damn. You look bad. Gotta change that dressing soon.
Life is strange.
So fu- This thing is killing me. I got bruises on my bruises. Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit. Kinda pretty. Wonder if she made it. This country's just way too big.
Also, have you finished the campaign for Saints Row? Did you actually play it?
Karen seems to be quite often.
How do I clean his eye?
We've come a long way, buddy.
What haven't I looked at?
Looks like a roach motel. But nobody...
Forgot a lot. I 100%ed it and got the nut shack scene too. Oh my gosh, what?
Jacob, it's me.
The Love Shack. They were treating us with that.
Yeah.
Where are you? You have to come here, Sean.
I know. I'm not far. In a motel.
You know what gets me? I know Flippy was talking about like,
Daniel,
yo, Saints Row is
how's he
dead.
doing?
Watch them make a sequel.
There's a junction just above here.
Watch them make a sequel.
There's a wild mice ranch billboard there.
I don't know what they'll call it.
Jacob, wait.
I can't talk, Sean. Be there tomorrow. Please.
My question is, would you buy it, Saints Flow, if they made a sequel?
Damn. He couldn't really talk. All this is so messed up. I'm not going out. Better wait for Karen in here. Let's just rest while I wait for her. If she comes back.
Hey.
Without volition, hell no.
Sorry it took so long.
Publicly shame anyone who does.
Fucking store was packed.
I want to clip that. So when they announce the sequel, and it has Shondi and Pierce and Johnny Gat,
How you feeling?
and it starts looking nice, I can be like, hey man,
Nothing
remember what you
broken?
said?
Altar boys don't fight fair.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Double cheese, no onion. Right?
That'll do.
Got you some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down.
No, I get it.
Or at least take a breath.
Because Wolf?
Like you care.
Sean. I do.
Yeah, I have food. What are you eating?
Come on, Karen.
Also,
Don't
after
act
everything
all hurt.
they did to Volition, the only
It's
thing
too
Deep Silver
late.
deserves is being on the streets.
Where were you when I broke my leg when I was
I hear you.
13?
What other IPs do they even
Not with
own?
me. When Daniel got a bad flu a couple years ago, you didn't sleep next to him every night. Where were you? Where were you?
Fair enough. So let's talk, because we do have to get your brother out of a cult.
I'm listening.
How did you two survive alone on the road for that long?
I'm very talented.
We just got lucky. And got some help along the way. Total strangers. We even had our own little family.
Good. How did you go to Beaver Creek?
You know I don't
Arby's?
have to answer your questions, right?
Do you like Arby's?
You're right.
Their fries are good.
So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did and why, if you care. So, ask me anything.
They published Dead Space 2, which was almost a complete mess because of them. The Metro Exodus, thankfully, before they went full supervillain. Oh, Dead Island 2. I was about to say Dead Space 2. Yeah, Dead Island 2. Right. Right. Oh, boy.
All right. Why did you bail on us?
I wasn't meant to be a wife or a mother. I thought I was supposed to. I tried to pretend for many years. But I wasn't happy, and the urge to leave just became unbearable. I had no other choice.
Are you serious?
I had no other choice.
You chose this life. You fell in love. You made your own choices, right?
Making your own choices doesn't mean you can never fool yourself, Sean. After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away. Felt like an empty shell. Sean, it was the hardest decision I ever made.
Oh, really?
I knew I might never see you all again.
That's why I found condoms in your bag, right? I feel like people either love or hate Arby's. I love it. I can only defend the fries. Meanwhile, THQ is back remaking games where you wipe out innocent families for fun and have a big Buna Russian spy sidekick. What was that? The Alien game. Destroy All Humans?
Did Dad know about all of this?
I was honest with your father.
Wait, that's 2-player, isn't it?
Therapy.
Could Marcus and I play that?
It wasn't about him. It was me.
He was heartbroken for months after you left.
So dumb. She could have left but kept
Years.
in contact with them. I
too.
know. Only a second, but yeah. I
was
did
in
suggest
love
you
with
two
your
play it.
father.
But we gotta
He was
play the
best
first one
person
first.
I ever met.
But just not enough for you.
Right?
Something was missing from the equation, yeah. I was.
Yeah. Okay. Think I've heard enough.
I didn't have a choice, Sean.
I didn't have a choice.
We only
Woman?
have one life.
Hey, yo.
And I didn't want
She's
that
really
to be
YOLOing.
spent in regrets. For years, I fooled myself, thinking I'd find satisfaction into what society expected me to be, and that was my mistake. I hope someday you can understand that.
One isn't as fun,
But I
really.
never stopped caring about you. For what it's worth, I am sorry for hurting you and Daniel and Esteban.
I know you are, Karen. It still doesn't change the way I feel.
Of course not. I know I can't change the past.
Oh, yeah, my brother wanted your thoughts on Alan Wake.
I
Why?
don't think you would. I need some air.
It's the worst game I've streamed. Like, actually. And the weird thing is, though, I will say this. I want to finish the DLC. I don't want the game to beat me, you know? So, oh, Alan Wake was the game, Janiac, so frustrated he didn't even do the DLC. No, I'm doing the whole thing. I've never wanted to punch a game so badly. It's actually the worst game I've ever streamed. Dead serious. It's the only game I would never play again that I've completed. Chowing down together. Yes! Twinning. I think whoever picked her name knew exactly what they were doing. The weird thing is, so this game was in development before the Karen memes, dude. That just kind of worked out. Never wanted to play it, but he loves it.
Let's just
Listen,
get it
you've
all
told me
out
the
there.
games your brother
See
likes,
what happens.
and like, All I'll say is, I love that, like you and I are friends, semi-adorable. I don't really know your brother. But, like, I don't know, he'd be liking some sus games, that's all I'm saying. Your brother... Maybe I shouldn't say that. There's some people in this chat your brother would get along with as far as game choices go. But I am not one of them. I think the worst game I've played in recent memory was Darksiders 3. See, Alan Wake isn't the worst game I've ever played. It's just the worst one I've streamed. I've played worse. It's not... Like, honestly, Alan Wake is a bad game, but it's not... The game functions... I've played games where it's just busted. Like, straight up, as far as the game being done, like the doneness of the game, Saints Row, a game from last year, crashed every single time I streamed it. So, by definition, that is a worse game. The fact that my best friend and I could not play the sequel to one of my favorite franchises together for the story mode, like, that is automatically worse than Alan Wake. He has a variety. There isn't a game genre he won't play. I know, but that's why we disagree, man. There's some genres I'm like, nah, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. This ain't fun. I'm picky. So am I. Exactly. That's why we get along. I'm not tainting these beautiful fingers playing some garbage games. Anyway, back to Life is Strange 2. No, I'm kidding.
Why do you want to talk about all this shit now?
Literally.
I don't care. You were gone for 8 years. Then you get one weird letter, and you jump into action to save Daniel? Is that all it took?
If I didn't step up to help him now, I couldn't live with myself.
Look, Karen, straight up, is the worst Life is Strange character. Because, like, I can't tell. Are we supposed to sympathize with her? Are we supposed to? Because they did a terrible job.
No, man. Esteban hated when I smoked.
I have weird taste. I'll enjoy almost anything from Realm's Deep
He wanted
Showcase.
to die and
Give me any
burn
COD
me.
other than 2 and I'd rather chew my hands off.
Life can be so cynical sometimes.
I feel you, bro.
I remember he would smoke sometime.
I feel like the only...
Didn't fight much.
I think like movies, I'm not too picky.
I
don't care for
porch and
westerns
light up so I could
or
calm down.
fantasy, but
Esteban would come over and ask for a drink.
there's some exceptions.
Then
But
we'd
with
just
games, I feel like I'm
sky,
devoting so much more
watch the
time to it, so I'd rather it be something I enjoy.
Or the plains. I do miss that.
I used to do the same thing with my best friend Lila. Smoking on the porch. Just letting time go.
That's when you know someone is good to you. When you can just sit together.
You won't believe it. I'm back, yo, Drake!
Watch the universe do its own
I finished my chicken. There's not enough left for you. I mentioned this earlier, but you weren't here, Saints Flow. A friend of mine works at a sex shop, and she's like, "Oh my god, I ran into your cousin." I'm like, "Oof. That doesn't sound fun." I'm like, did she say anything to you? It's so funny how people can enjoy much different things. It is. Yeah, I wonder what, who dropped them on the head to enjoy games like Alan Wake. No, no, I'm kidding. But, like, I'd be curious to see what leads someone to, like, even like different genres of music, you know? Earlier I explained why I like rock music a lot more than hip-hop or rap or anything like that. And I gave 2 really good reasons, in my opinion. But a lot of that has to do with how I was raised, right? And what I was surrounded by. Yep, games are more expensive and more time-consuming, so you'd be right to expect more from it. Yeah. Well, it's not even like I expect more from the game. It expects more from me. Like, games expect me to devote my life to them. which is why I'm thankful for, like, short games. So what did I miss? Okay. So when did you leave? You were here when the truck driver came, right? He drove us an hour away. We got to a church. Daniel is being...
We should go back
I just realized, I'm like, oh, I should probably press something.
Okay.
Let's
go.
But yeah, Daniel is held by a cult that's, like, masquerading as a church. And they believe that, oh, the miracle of God is why Daniel has his powers. And when Sean, for the first time in this whole game, Life is Strange 2, the villains aren't racist. What it actually is a difference between, like,
I know I can't
the cult's convinced Daniel that, hey, you're better off here with us than you are with Sean. Which, I mean, they have a point. And that's what I kind of like about that. But then the Reverend makes it look like Sean hit her. So then Daniel's like, Sean, how come everywhere you go, just danger happens and problems happen? Which, again, very true. And that's why I like this episode. It's like, yeah, you know, it's the first time you actually have to think about, like, what's going on in this situation. Now, obviously, we're going to rescue Daniel, but how you do it is also interesting. Because, yeah, you'll see. At the end of the last episode, Sean lost an eye. At the end of this episode, what do you think's going to happen? Because it's pretty... There's no turning back from what happens in this. If I was your cousin, I would have trolled you so hard there. Jay told me to pick these. I just grab whatever looks the weirdest. Oh my gosh. So why did your cousin say you want them to buy this? Oh, that'd be freaky.
I know.
You see Sean's wolf tattoo, right? That the girl
But yes,
tattooed on us?
we have to be a team to rescue Daniel.
Igor was excited because it's a wolf tattoo. I'm like, I don't know, man. And then he sees the tattoo. He's like, no! Why is it so silly? I'm like,
Get
yep.
in touch with this
Yep.
Jacob. He obviously knows a lot more than us about
This
the
really
church.
is the episode of the game. It's the best episode. It's the only one. Because, like, even right now,
Okay, good.
this isn't padding. Two things are happening. We finally meet the mom that gets referenced for all the 3 friggin' episodes before this.
Okay.
We finally meet her. Sean actually talks to her, and you have the choice to ask her about the past. You have the choice to forgive her or not. Right?
really.
And she's helping you break Daniel out. Like, this is important. It's not like, oh, we gotta walk around and find berries and go find a place we can find wood so that we can start a fire. Or, oh, I gotta make food for Daniel. I'm gonna play a board game with Daniel. Like, that is a waste of time in the other episodes. But this, from the beginning, you break out of a hospital. That's the first thing you do in this episode. You break out of a hospital. And the way you go about it does matter. Because you can kill somebody. Well, I don't know if you kill. You give him like a concussion. You beat him over the head with a pipe, and you have a choice for who you beat over the head: the doctor that was nice to you, or the security guard that could catch you. Now, for this playthrough, we didn't do either of them, but you have a choice.
Yeah.
You also had the choice to rat on your friends about what happened in episode 3, or lie and make sure that their records are cleaned, or like charges aren't pressed against them. Like, you have choices now. Like, things matter in this episode. Where are all the other ones? Oh my god. There's the occasional awesome moment, but like, you really gotta work to get there. Wow, I missed quite a bit, but wow, in a cult, okay. In a cult, yep. This really is the, I want to say being a furry is mental illness, but friendly fire's not tolerated.
Sure he's gonna show up?
Also, I like how this episode... Yo, this episode has continuity. That's the other thing. In the last episode, Jacob was one of the guys that hung out with us, or with those other characters. Remember Finn, Cassidy, all those guys. And you can talk to Jacob quite a bit. And he'll tell you about the church. He'll tell you about, like, yeah, you know, I used to go here and da-da-da-da. And you don't think anything of it in episode 3. But here, it's like Jacob's the reason this is all happening. Like, you meeting your mom, you being here, Daniel being here, it's all because of Jacob, that one character that you may not have thought much of in episode 3. So even that, just like smart choices of like, oh, maybe we shouldn't just ignore the characters we introduced to the story every episode, huh?
Well, if he doesn't find us, we'll find him. I can't believe how much crap you guys have been through. Makes me want to punch
Jay,
in
you
the
said you have
face
wisdom
each and
teeth
every
surgery,
asshole
right?
that got in
Yeah,
the
I
way.
did. It was 7 teeth were removed from my
Good
mouth.
thing we got to
7.
meet amazing people too.
7.
Life on the road
It was
is
very
all about
expensive. It was
that.
like $2,100.
encounters.
Friggin'
Hope I can
ridiculous.
see them again someday.
Friggin' ridiculous, bro.
So tell me about Daniel. What's he like?
Healthcare in Canada is free, but not dental care.
Well, he's definitely special.
Hope so. He's your brother, right?
How bad was the pain was?
Is that
Honestly,
him?
Yep.
it's different for everybody, but for me, by day 2, I was fine. I could still talk, but I was told not to so that it wouldn't stress out the stitching.
Sean, what happened?
It didn't really hurt, to be honest. It was just annoying. It was just annoying. That's what I remember. I watched a lot of TV, though. I remember that. That helped me get through it. And I don't usually watch TV, but I got to catch up on all the shows my friends recommended.
Jake, I'm not mad, but you better explain everything.
I'm so scared, to be
didn't know
honest.
where else to go.
I've had my abdomen and back carved
Listen,
into multiple
I
times,
saw
but this
Daniel
scares
come
me
back
because
to
it's
the
your
camp
mouth. I
that
get
night.
that.
Like, he was in shock or something.
It's only 4 teeth, though, right?
Then I heard all these sirens, and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent, and we left together. I also kept the cash you made on the farm. It's in my car.
Give me my money.
You did right, Jake. Thank you.
You have no idea what he looked like when I found him that night, Sean. He was in bad shape, with a gunshot wound. and
Oh
all
yeah,
by
Daniel got
himself.
shot last episode. I forgot about
I
that.
couldn't just leave him there.
Yeah, we screwed up. At least Finn didn't die, but Finn can die there. As we looked at the result, you can get Finn shot, which is crazy. There's a lot of options in that episode that I didn't realize until reading. He went to the wrong hood. Who shot the kid? Merrill, the guy we were working for in episode 3. While we were trying to, well, not us, but you can choose to go along with the heist. It goes a little smoother if you do. But, because Cassidy got chokeholded by Daniel, if you remember. Like, Daniel, like, chokeholds Sean's girlfriend in an episode. That's what happened. Go back and watch the VOD. I'm dead serious. That happens. Daniel chokeholds your girlfriend and throws her. And that's because of how you treat him throughout the previous episodes leading up to that. We tell Daniel to use his powers, and before he does anything, Meryl shoots him. And then... Another thing I thought was weird that I didn't know, you can shoot Meryl. If you steal a gun before that, if you go along with the heist and you sneak into where he holds his weapons, you can take the gun from him and shoot him. It's like, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, that's an option? But you have to go along with the heist for that to work out. So it's like, oh, that's probably why I've never seen that version. The version where you shoot Meryl. So, like, you would kill him. Probably. And then Daniel would freak out. Or, maybe, I don't know. I'd want to know what happens if you shoot Meryl. And, you can get Finn killed if you tell, Daniel not to do anything. If you tell him not to use your powers and he's obedient, because of how nice you've been to him, then Meryl shoots Finn fatally. It kills him. The 2 on top are out, and in various states of decay. The bottom 2 are impacted, so they never poked out of the guns. They are pushing against a nerve that causes migraines. Yeah, you probably need them removed then. Sorry, but you'll be fine. I know you'll be okay. You're a fighter. Oh, I remember Cassidy. She looks like what happens when you press randomize in character creators. That's so much work to go back and find the exact moment and see someone being choked. I'll do it, though. Sounds fun. Well, okay, the VOD, just skip to the end, because these VODs are always just the whole episode. Just skip to the end. It's near the end. It's always the end of Life is Strange that's, like, really cool. But yeah, I was going to say something about Cassidy. As I've said previously, I can smell her, and that is not a good thing. I shouldn't be able to look at a character and be like, oh god, But it was funny because Igor was really crushing on her, and it's like, come on, guys, don't you think? And me and Dr. Murder were just like, bro, nah, man, nah. This isn't who you try to bang, bro. This isn't it. She ain't that kind of girl, man. We just heard about these people, like, banging each other. How do we know Cassidy wasn't part of the orgies? We don't know. I don't want an STD, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get any of that, alright? Cassidy doesn't seem like someone who prioritizes showering, so. Also, you tell Cassidy you're a virgin, and she's like, I know, let's do it. And it's like, ugh. I don't know, there's something creepy about that. Also, Sean's like 16. How old is Cassidy?
What about the others?
There's so much ick with Cassidy. I'm sorry. You'll never get me on with that one.
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them.
She has a nice voice, though.
Then on our way out here,
I like her
Daniel
voice.
told me more about what happened that night. How
Can you imagine the
scared
smell
he
down
was.
south? Oh.
The
Oh.
blast. Daniel feels he's got to redeem
Oh,
himself
Semi, why?
for what he did.
Oh, God.
I need to get to
Oh.
him, Jacob. He's not guilty.
I didn't
of
even think of
anything.
that.
I should have protected him better.
If you can smell it
telling you,
before you hit it, it's
Be
time to
careful
quit it.
with the Reverend Mother.
Bro.
She's waited her whole life for somebody like Daniel. The Reverend knows how to manipulate
Enough
people.
to make the fish market play.
She's good at this. He wants to stay
Holy
with
dude.
her.
You know, I'm glad I'm a guy.
Daniel
Semi story
has
time.
faith
Oh
in the Reverend
no.
now.
Oh, I'm scared. Bro, I like seafood though. Stop!
Yeah.
Drake, no!
I'm getting Daniel out of here.
Oh.
Come on.
Fish and chips, bro. It ain't
There's
worth
no
it.
way they're gonna let you take him away.
Well, too bad.
Ah, man.
We're not going to ask for their
Like,
permission.
I'm glad
You
every
must be
girl I've
Jacob.
been with
I'm Karen.
was hygienic.
Hi.
Okay.
In that sense.
I don't know if you want to do this.
But I've worked in a place where straight
I
up,
have an idea.
when this girl walked in, suddenly,
I think school
there was
must
this,
be over by
this
now.
dingy smell of
Elizabeth will stay
fish,
at the church with
and we
Daniel
didn't
for
know where it
his
was coming from,
special classes.
but we realized
That'll
it
give
only
us
happened when she
time
showed
to
up.
Sneak into the compound before we get to them.
So Max
I'll be on
decided
the
that she
lookout.
only wanted to shower
Keep
once a week
watch
for
in
some
case all
nasty
goes to
reason,
shit.
but she
Sean,
still
stay on
expected me
Milwaukee.
to want to be down there.
Sounds like a
Oh,
plan.
One more thing.
that's some selfish loving right there.
We have to get my sister too. Sarah Lee.
Really, Jacob? Come on, man. She's with your parents.
I know. Please, listen, Sean. She's not safe here. She's sick.
I like this
they
too.
believe in everything Elizabeth says. And she says she'll cure Sarah with prayers. I know you understand. Right?
Damn, Jake.
We need his help too, Sean.
I like that Jacob's whole story about his sister actually comes back
Okay,
in an
Jake.
effective way.
I'm listening.
It's not just you talking
Elizabeth
about it.
knows what's wrong with Sarah Lee.
It's like,
We just-
okay,
we need to find her
we need to
medical
know.
record. I think it's in her home
We
office.
also need to help
Then I'll go
Jacob's
get Sarah
sister.
Lee while you get Daniel. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. How was the food?
Fine.
Pretty good.
Sure.
I'm gonna trust you on this, Jacob. All good for you, Karen.
What if Daniel won't go with you?
He will. I know him.
Also, I love how you got the haircut back in episode 3, only for it to completely be ignored in episode 4. It's the one thing they just ignored. What about the pie? You said you got pumpkin. Yeah, I haven't eaten it yet. I'm kind of scared. Fine, I'll eat it. I'll take a bite. If I like it, then I'll keep eating it. This is what it looks like. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Dude, I skipped the shower for a week once. When I was so sick I literally couldn't do it. I will never forget the gross, slimy, but sticky feeling. Oh yeah, dude, it's not fun. Not a fan of the texture.
I'm in place. I can see the whole camp. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I'm good.
Got it. Thanks.
We gotta be careful now.
It's like...
If anything happens, let me do the talking, okay?
It's like
Yeah,
mushy.
of course.
Actually, I'll take another bite. Hang
Let's
on.
get this over with.
Okay. Elizabeth's house is right behind
Hang
the
on.
church. so in and out.
Okay.
Hang on, Jacob, I'm eating
And you
pie.
sure Lisbeth will have those files on your sister?
Watch out, Sean. There are people right outside.
Honestly, it's not bad. Pumpkin pie is yummy, bro. Send it. Send it here. No, you eat your Arby's, alright? It's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. I'll take one more bite. What's your favorite pie, Jay? Shepherd's pie. Not really a pie guy, but if shepherd's pie counts, then that one. I prefer donuts. Alright, I'm done. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh, okay, alright. It's not bad. But they gave me an apple turnover instead of cherry. From Arby's? They saw that? Dude, I can chow down on some donuts. Me too. If you're ever in Canada. We have maple flavored donuts. They're disgusting. But some people like them. Where's the lid for the... whatever. Oh, when I visit, take me to your favorite donut shop, of course. You gotta try a marble donut from Coffee Time. Now, there's not many left, but we can drive to one. I know the last 2 surviving Coffee Times. I love their donuts. Yeah, marble's really good. Marble's rare. Tim Hortons marble is also really good, but every location does marble different. You gotta go to Ajax if you want the best one, which is chocolate dough, vanilla icing, chocolate icing drizzle. Best marble donut in existence. Okay? Every place does it differently. I've seen white dough, vanilla, and then chocolate. I've seen white dough, chocolate, then vanilla. But chocolate, vanilla, then chocolate is really good. And I'm not even a big chocolate fan, but...
So, did you grow up out of here?
No, in another community back east. When Elizabeth came out here to start...
donuts sound good right now? I know.
My folks followed her and brought me along.
Wish I didn't say that out loud. Now I'm feeling for donuts.
Must have been hard on you.
Kinda. 8-year-olds don't want to go to church all day.
Karen, everything all right?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I found the best hiding spot. The view's kind of great.
Cool. Be careful, though. You never know.
Thanks, Sean. I will.
I love jelly-filled. I'm Xander. Meanwhile, in Hungary, I got street gyros if I'm lucky. Those sound good, though. There's like falafel and stuff like that on streets in Toronto. Toronto's full of like, yo, this is from another country. But it never tastes the same as it would if it was from the country. I don't know how that lady didn't see us.
Okay. There it is. Looks empty.
Let's hope so.
Luckily for us, we never close our door.
Can't believe Daniel really lives in this depressing house.
This is a stealth segment, by the way.
Now we have a little bit more time.
Yes, we do.
What should I get to eat? Yo, what's up, Michelle? Oh, sushi.
So where are the files?
Right there.
You get sushi twice a week, bro. For real though, Swiss Chalet has a Thanksgiving thing. I don't know if you're a Swiss Chalet fan. Get the Swiss Chalet Thanksgiving dinner.
Gotta find a way in.
Or,
fuck.
It's 9:44.
Maybe she's
too
We have stuff like
cautious
McDonald's and
of how the
KFC, but
spare
all
set
fast
around.
food tastes disgusting to me. They got that oily plastic taste. Yeah, I feel you, bro. It may not be open. Sushi? Yeah, probably not. But
Are you okay, Jake?
what is open?
Yeah. No,
Look, the walkie-talkie's in his hand.
So
Look at his right
full of
hand.
memories and stuff.
They still haven't patched this? This was a glitch originally. They have not patched this. Wow. The walkie-talkie's just stuck in his hand. But yeah. What else is open by you? Get Nando's, bro. It's just down the street. Nando's is good. I'm down for that. Yeah, get it.
Is this Daniel's room?
Yeah.
Man. It's depressing.
Well, Lisbeth doesn't believe in material possessions, so...
Doesn't mean you need to decorate your house like a prison. This is quite the change from Power Bear and Friends.
And now he's doing religious comics.
Shit. People are really all over his power. So much for secrecy. Happy birthday, Daniel.
The best food I've had is the food from my Filipino family makes. Lumpia is to be savored. I've never really had Filipino
Is she
food.
forcing him to do this?
I
Why
know
is
that
he accepting
Jolly
all
Bees
that?
is like a fast food Filipino restaurant. Have you ever had that? Does your
Locked,
Filipino family like it? Where's he
I'd
gonna
like
put
to
it?
have it back. Once he's out of this mess.
Daniel, you're gonna wear the raccoon sweater the whole game. And yeah, like I said, this is a stealth mission. I believe it's also timed. But it doesn't tell you that.
Sean, is everything all right in there?
Yes. Whoa. They kicked her out of church? Now they're thirsty. Don't see anything of interest.
The pastor smokes. What do you mean? That's terrible. All I know from the Philippines is femboys.
Oh, shit.
I think you're thinking Thailand.
Looks like the Reverend Mother got to this letter before...
The walkie-talkie stuck in his hand.
Okay. I found a key.
Good. Let's try it.
This is a finished game.
Okay. What the? She's completely obsessed with his power. Nothing here.
Steal one of the bras. No, Thailand got ladyboys. Different cultures. Ah, I see. Forgive me. Forgive my, what's the word?
Shit.
Ignorance.
Maybe it opens the other door.
Which other door?
Yes. That's the one.
Perfect.
Whoa. Is this her personal archive or something?
Yeah. She keeps track of everything in here. Stuff about my sister must be in this one.
Okay, I've got something. Must be what you're looking for.
Damn. She has pneumonia? And for what I get, Lisbeth knows damn well she needs medical treatment.
That's criminal. She's insane. Look, she has a file on you too.
You can take a peek. and see how she really treats her flock.
Man, what's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy? Did they wanted to cure you from being...
Pretty much. I always showed more interest in boys than girls. They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
Even that, being what, gay? Even that, handled with a lot more subtlety than Life is Strange 1, or any of them, really. Oh, yeah. Conversion therapy is something that some churches believe, like, you gotta pray the gay away kind of thing. And unfortunately, it leads to a lot of people being really depressed. It leads to sewer slide. Can I say that word on Twitch? It leads to a lot of negative things. Telling someone that, hey, you know, you're messed up. Has it worked? I've heard people say it worked. I've heard people say it doesn't work. I can't confirm. I don't think it works, because even if you want to look at it from a religious perspective, right? Based on the Bible, because, okay, in the Bible, do you want me to talk about this? In the Bible, Paul, right, says, he asks God to remove this thorn in the flesh, right? And God says he won't, right? And nowhere in the text that Paul writes does he say what that thorn is. It should be noted, however, that Paul remains single throughout the entirety of his story. He's one of the only males to stay single. The only other one I can think of is Jeremiah. He's a prophet, and it's not that he didn't show interest in women. God told him not to be with the women from this land because they were gonna die, basically, because they were corrupt. The Old Testament's weird. But anyway, Paul never got married, and he advises all the men to stay single, which is the opposite of what everyone else in the Bible says. So, how much you want to bet? And it's a popular theory, and it's a controversial theory, but what if Paul was gay? Like, it would explain so many things about his story. It's your stream. Do you want to talk about it? I'm okay with talking about it. I'm just saying. I mean, you know what? I think it's fitting because the context of what's happening in the game, too. I'm always open to talk about it. Or the first incel. That wouldn't be the case because he had no issue with women. He worked with Claudia, he worked with Lydia, he worked with quite a few women in his time. In fact, but at the same time, though, Paul's the one who has all the sexist stuff going on in the New Testament. A woman should not talk in the church. Paul said that. Mind you, he also said if a woman's going to be preaching or prophesying, let her head be covered. So how could she preach and prophesy if her mouth is supposed to be closed, you know? And that's the whole thing about, like, was Paul sexist? Maybe he just didn't like the women in Corinth. That's probably what it was. They just wouldn't shut up. In Corinth. Okay, now a question. What isn't in the Bible? Satan being a red demon man. That is not in the Bible. Satan's name being Lucifer. Also not in the Bible. Lucifer was referring to the king at the time in Babylon. Not actual Satan. What isn't in the Bible? A description of heaven beyond, like, it's a great place. And, like, they say that, but, like, in a lot of different ways. We don't really get much description. We don't get a description of Jesus. Some people depict him in different ways. We're never told. All we're told is that he's absolutely average looking. What isn't in the Bible? Yo, trust us. It's great. Yeah, trust us, people who haven't died, like, and seen it ourselves. It is pretty funny reading the descriptions of like, because it's like, where are you getting this from? But, like, just remember, because I'm someone who actually does believe in God. I do believe in the Christian God. The Bible was written by people. Just remember that. I try to tell people that all the time. When you're reading this, understand that this was people at a certain time in history that were influenced by things around them during that time of history. Just remember that when you're reading that, because it makes a lot more sense than if you try to act like everything must be applied today. If everything must be applied today, then there's a certain sect of Jews, or people who are Jewish, who should never be cutting their beard, never be eating ham, never be wearing clothing made of lambs, like cotton, basically. Don't wear cotton. There's a lot of weird rules that were put in place at the time, not even because it was a religious thing, but more so because so you can tell each other apart without exposing who you are, lest you get killed. for being someone who follows God. So it's like some people take a little too many things out of context. Gay marriage is one of the most hotly debated topics today, and like again, relates to what we're talking about right now. In the Old Testament, Leviticus gives us the most clear-cut example of like what it's referring to. It also is against cross-dressing, by the way. Or I believe Deuteronomy is the one that says like don't cross-dress. But in Leviticus it says like a man shall not lie with a man as though he were a woman because it's an abomination in God's eye. That is the most clear-cut, like. Anytime people say it's never said in the Bible, it's like, it's right there. It's right there. Stop pretending. Don't wuss out. Tell us the truth. It's right there. Oh, I need to poop. Sorry. TMI. But like, yo, something was in that pumpkin pie. Oh, I don't get this religious stuff, to be honest. It just seems so confusing to me. I don't blame you. I understand it because I was raised in it, right? Oh, we are Leviticus. But yes, listen, I'm going to take a dump. You guys go ahead and ask me any questions you want, and I will answer your Bible questions. Then I have a cousin who is a lesbian, but her church convinced her that God wanted her to be alone for the rest of her life. That's the other thing a lot of churches do. They'll tell you if you're gay, then you should abstain from anything sexual at all. Despite the fact that Paul says, lest I'd rather that all of you stay single, nevertheless, be married if you can't basically, like, lest you get burned by your desires, is what he says. I want biblically accurate angels in media. All the wings and eyes and faces. Oh, there's even weirder ones, man. People always do the wings and eyes, which is cool. But, I think the seraphim has, like, a lion's face, a man's face, and a goat's face. There's the, ophanim, which is literally wheels inside of each other. Like perpetual wheels spinning inside of each other. Like, the descriptions of angels are wild. I chose to live my life happy. Honestly, I mean, I can't tell you what to do or how to interpret things. Again, whoa, 2 times in one stream. What, Cherniac? 2 times. You missed it. I walked out to get the food earlier. Anyway, I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Give me like a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Don't leave. Don't leave. Ask me any questions. I will answer them.
you.
Ah! Yo, what's up? Nikitos. Perfect timing. There are no accidents. Ah. Alright. There are no accidents. Oh, he's not coming back. I choose to live life happy, true, you made it, yes. Well, I'm going to ask the chair, how's life? Oh, welcome back. Oh, yeah, I tried the whole pray the gay away thing. It only led to my mom finding me in the bathtub having a full mental breakdown and wanted to end my life. I don't suggest it. Yeah, I also don't suggest that. This is coming from a Christian. Please, don't. Conversion therapy is not the way, bro. How do you like the game? This is the good episode. For as much hate as this game gets, like, you gotta be real. This episode's really good. Out of all of them, it's the only one without padding. What does Sir J think about Legion stuff? Legion? Like in the Bible? I am Legion for we are many, as it says in Mark. Well, it's a one-time event that just ends. Like, when people hype up Legion in the Bible, I'm like, oh, you mean that one scripture? Where they immediately died? Where they immediately died? And yeah, I tried the whole prayer. What does Sir J? The fact that people think I would choose to go through all that, the hate I do for being who I am is insane to me. I know. And that's the thing, I don't necessarily think it's a choice. Run away. Tell your parents?
Didn't you...
What? Hope everything is coming out smoothly. Oh, stop.
Tell your parents?
Hey, Nikutos, how are you?
Kidding?
You made it, yeah.
They wanted her.
Only
to
thing
do
we
that.
should pray
Mom
away
and
is
Dad
mosquitoes with
thought I
fire
had
and
a demon
poison.
inside.
What are they for?
I
It's funny, the
really
other
did
day
believe
someone
I was a
asked
sinner,
me,
so
if
I
you
had to
died and went to
atone for
heaven,
my
would you
sins.
ask God about trans rights? And I was like, there's a lot of other things I would ask God about before I even reach that, to be completely honest with you. There's a lot more things that I'd be wanting to know. Oh, wait, stupid autocorrect, I meant religion. Oh, about religion? Well, I consider myself a Christian. But, like, I don't know. Some people are quick to push their religion onto other people, and I understand why they would do that, because, you know, all the people who say, like, oh, isn't it against religion to force people and this is that, it's like, every religion tells you to spread the word, like, most religions at least. Most monotheistic religions do. That means religions that believe in one God. Most of them do. So that's why they're doing that, because their book tells them to do that. Mosquitoes, I mean, not trans people. They're food for frogs. Mosquitoes, I mean, not trans people. I like that you needed to clarify.
How did that go?
But yeah, like, I think religion can help a lot of people.
Stopped hanging out with boys.
Like, there are positives to religion. It can build a community. There's a sense of, like, being a part of something for people who otherwise don't feel as though they have anything.
Damn, Jake.
I know people that straight up have told me if they didn't have church, they would have committed sewer slide. And it's like that.
I tried to hurt myself.
I mean, make of that what you will, but I think that's pretty encouraging. Like, at least the community aspect of church helps people have something to look forward to every week, you know?
Go see the world and figure things out.
It only becomes a problem when the church or the leader involved with the church is like, when the church is worshiping the person leading the church rather than the like God that you're supposed to be believing in. That's where it becomes a problem, because then they're just gonna follow. Then it's just a cult. Like you're just gonna follow whatever that leader says. It also is a problem when they're preying on weak people or people who are not at the best of mindsets when they're just joining church. You know, they're really sad, they're really broken, all that stuff. When leaders are preying on that vulnerability, I should say vulnerable, not weak, but vulnerable. When leaders are preying on that vulnerability and, you know, taking their money and all the other things, like, that's a problem. I love the community I had in church, but I didn't believe in the teachings. And I mean, yeah, it happens. Hashtag feed the frogs, mosquitoes, all of them. Trap them. Then when I left, no one tried to keep in touch, and that's the worst part, semi-adorable. I know so many people that have left some churches, and no attempt was made to contact them. And it's like, well, that doesn't make you feel good, does it? So much for love. So much for, what's the word? Unconditional love.
And I'll get my sister to a hospital. have retreated.
You can tell I'm getting tired because I'm starting to say, what's the word? What's that thing? Huh? Remember, we're playing Spider-Man on Monday. Please stay tuned. Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that was one of your favorite Saints Flow. It felt like losing a family in a way. You know what's funny? I've kind of detached myself from most of the people at my church. There's still like a few I still keep in touch with and talk to, and like we're still friends. But like, I feel like my experience with church is so different than everybody else's because I was like, I'm the pastor's child, right? And every pastor's child has this thing that they all go through, except me, where they leave the church, they abandon the church, they abandon all their teachings, then they get someone pregnant, or they get knocked up, or they do drugs, or just like they do everything against what they were taught. I didn't do any of that, right? But I did separate myself from all of that because I didn't like... There's things about church I really don't like, just plain and simple. And I've been to a lot of churches my entire life, right? I've preached, I've literally taught. I've taught people about the Bible, which is why it's easy for me to talk about it. Like, it's been such a huge part of my life. But, like, there's a lot of things about it I don't like, just full on, I do not like. The church aspect, not so much the God aspect, the church aspect, I abhor so many things about church. So many things about church. And when people tell me they left, I never ask why. It's like, nah, I get it, bro. I went a few times because my grandparents go, but I never listened because it didn't make sense to me. So the worst part is when you ask questions about it and they don't answer you. Because that was a problem I kept running into. It's like, just answer me. So I read it for myself so that I could answer people who had questions, just like I did. What didn't make sense to you? I like most of the old Spider-Man games. It's been too long to pick a favorite now. Okay. Well, tune in Monday for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've never played that one. It was hard enough having to admit that I couldn't force myself to believe what they wanted. I wanted to believe it so bad. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to come to your own conclusion. It can't be forced on you.
Would be better than here.
Right. I just hope they can still cure her.
Like, I made it abundantly clear to my parents. It's like, if I'm going to believe in God at all, it'll be because I believe in him, not because you tell me to.
That thug who works for Elizabeth, he's just holding some files. Doesn't seem to be onto you.
This guy is dangerous, Sean.
Hey,
trust me.
I have a good plan to get him out of your way. He'll give you more time. Just give me the word.
Yeah. See what you can do.
I will. Get ready.
Sean, we gotta hide. Now.
No. I turned the camera around by accident.
Come on, Sean, we need to hide. Man, if he finds us here, we're screwed.
Hide, dude. What is he doing? Oh. Isn't he going to see him the moment he turns around?
Weird. Better tell Elizabeth about this.
Like, as soon as he turns around, he's going to see Jacob. Unless he turns this way. Does he really? Does he really not see Jacob? How do you not see him? He's right there. Oh no. Oh no.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Sean.
That's amazing. I'm glad you were able to come to
gotta
it
be
yourself. What?
He's gone.
Come to what
Let's get
myself?
out of here.
Oh, come to my conclusion myself. Gotcha.
Man, that was crazy. I really thought he was gonna catch us.
The guy's leaving. Looks like my diversion worked out.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice
the walkie-talkie got fixed. Not sure what I heard was they never said one sentence without saying God in it.
Look at that.
Oh, I see.
You're
I have a really
hardcore,
weird experience in
Sean.
churches. I don't recall ever being in one, but I have crystal clear memories of
guess she
knocking the
is.
statue off a table and running out with my dad, but it
So
never
we're all good
happened.
now?
Was it a dream, maybe?
I'll go get
My mom
Sarah
has a
Lee
question. What's your
or
mom's
get Daniel.
question?
Then let's meet up at the car, okay?
All right. You be
Maybe
careful,
maybe
okay?
that's what I should
too,
do
Sean.
one day for stream.
Good luck.
Ask a pastor. What do you think? You do that on a Sunday? You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Someone text me
Come in,
that.
Karen.
Ask
anything?
a pastor. Ask a pastor. I'll dress up in everything.
Awesome.
Probably not my legs, though. Wait, where am I going? How is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit three things that are also somehow one? And also, we are taught not to believe in ghosts, but there's a Holy Ghost. Well, who told you not to believe in ghosts? The Bible's full of ghosts. Anyone who says not to believe in ghosts but then says they believe in the Bible is stupid, because the Bible says ghosts exist. Literally, and you don't even have to be a Christian to see them, according to the Bible. If you go to, I believe it's 2 Kings? No. I think it... No, sorry. Second Samuel, I believe.
Now the hard part.
King Saul talks to a
And a
medium
whole lot
so
more.
that she can
Thanks for
summon the dead soul of Samuel.
That was
And guess what?
pretty
It
sweet.
works.
I try.
Like, in that story. So,
well.
when people say that, oh, ghosts, you know, they believe in the Bible, but they don't believe in ghosts, it's like, you know what it says, though.
I know, Karen.
Ask a pastor.
Thanks.
As far as the Trinity, look at it this way. You ever see an egg? Right? This is probably the best analogy I can give. You know what an egg is, right? You know what an egg is, right? You know what an egg is, right? So, you know how there's a shell, and there's an egg white, and there's a yolk, but it's all an egg? It's like that. The Trinity.
So you know what you're gonna do?
It's one thing in 3 parts.
Well, let's do it.
Eggy! I literally had to ask my dad to be sure it didn't happen.
Let your
Not even a dream. It
speak
just
through
popped
this
into my head
young
someday
vessel.
while walking past the local
I
church.
am your
Crazy.
humble servant and will
Church,
obey
LOL.
your
this?
every command.
Why do ghosts exist in religion?
Speak
Why don't
to
they
me,
go to
Mr.
heaven,
Daniels.
hell, or even
I
limbo?
told you, he's
Straight up,
kind of special.
there is no reason given in the
Hey.
Bible. There is zero reason given.
You came back?
And I know.
Anything that's told to
Little
you
Cole.
isn't from the Bible. It's an interpretation
Come with me, Daniel.
that a pastor probably
We're
came
leaving.
to. Doja
What?
Cat wearing Sam Hyde merch
No.
wasn't in my bingo
I'm
card.
not
Wait,
going
what?
anywhere.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice.
Okay,
Sean,
get ready.
But I'm offering you to join us again. Put your faith.
Get ready,
in
gang. I need
and
you
you'll
here.
be family.
Never.
So that's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy.
We're nearing
on
the end
your
of the game.
lost soul.
Wild
It's
times.
time for you to leave our
Who the hell is
sanctuary
Doja Cat?
Right now.
So for all you know, some people just don't make it.
I'm not going anywhere.
Like, there's
This is
discussion
my
of
home.
Sheol existing, which is a place between heaven and hell, or like just on earth, but it's just name dropped, bro. It's just said. It's just like a matter of fact. Oh, Sheol, yeah, you know. Like, so I don't know. I'd have to like look through the Tanakh, which is the Jewish book that the Bible takes inspiration from, to
Praise
actually
the
learn
Lord.
about that.
Another miracle.
But I
on
don't
our
have a
church.
Tanakh in English,
One-
so
It's all right, Daniel. Go see her.
stab the woman and kidnap your
I
brother. A little
mean,
dark, but
she's
it may
right there.
work. Wait till you see what we can do. Wait till you see what we can do.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
That's in the eye of
This
the
is the
beholder.
end of this episode,
But
by the way.
since you are his
And
mother,
it gets pretty extreme
let me ask you.
as
how
far as
could
what
you
can happen.
Let your child wander alone in the wilderness. Where were you
I side with her. The
when
furry
Daniel
big bro
was
is nothing
lost?
but trouble.
Where?
Listen, Daniel. I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him.
And again, sorry, just I like the fact that what she is saying, who is a cultist and she is bad, she's the bad guy, right? She has a point about Sean and Karen, where it's like, where were you when Daniel was suffering? It's like, you weren't there for him. Sean, every time Daniel goes with you, he gets in trouble. It's like, she has a good point. So, like, you can see why Daniel would believe her.
You were blessed with a divine gift. And you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
You might have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your rights.
Isn't your God all about forgiveness?
You have no idea what the Bible says. How can you pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please.
A cult.
Think
She's bad in using
yourself.
your brother. Well,
You're
now my
smart.
stabby stab plan will work.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to your father.
You don't know anything. It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together.
So far, I don't
That's
get
what I've
how
been trying
she's
to
bad.
tell
She
you,
actually
brother.
has a point.
And I'm
She's
so
bad because, okay, maybe you missed this end, like I was talking over it and stuff. Jacob, the guy who brought Daniel here, right, was religious. We established all that in episode 3. Jacob brings Daniel here because he thinks it's a safe place. Immediately, Elizabeth is using Daniel's gift to bring followers in. She's trapping Daniel, and pretty sure this is, what's it called? It's kidnapping, but there's a word for it. There's a word for what she's doing, and it's illegal. Along with that, Jacob's sister is dying of, I believe, there's like a lung disease she has, but Elizabeth, is saying, oh, God will heal her by just praying, right? And Daniel's here. It's a miracle, so we don't need to deal with modern medicine. You'll be fine. Meanwhile, she's dying. Indoctrination? No. Indoctrination isn't, I mean, is it illegal? Ouch. Yeah, like, she's the bad guy.
Glad he listened.
I mean, they're both bad guys if you really think about it. There's no hero here.
She's using you for her selfish desires.
Daniel.
And you could really make Sean evil up to this point. Mind you, we've been kind of pitter-pattering between good Sean and evil Sean this playthrough.
The choice is yours.
Like, you can
Are you going
beat
to
up a
believe
cop
her?
back in
Or
the beginning of this episode. Or the security guard.
That's right.
And win, like, knock him out.
You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family. And
Okay, but the haircut, though,
never
dang.
leave.
Someone help this kid. The Beatles
Go
cut.
to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
Here we go.
Holy shit.
What do you mean? I don't see a bird
Reverend,
changing on his jacket.
Are you okay? Nicholas, they're heretics. Sent to
Yeah.
desecrate our
Infamous.
church. Okay, what now?
Don't you
The wolf becomes redder.
This is over, Sean.
You have to
See how it's like red and blue? Oh, maybe it is.
I won't leave you, Daniel.
Okay.
Not here.
Don't be so
I actually really like this
stubborn,
part.
Sean, your brother chose his path.
Your
Turning
friend,
it up.
Sarah Lee. She's very sick. And Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What? She wouldn't do
This is
that.
pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
Faith in yourself, not a real Christian. I'm choosing this one.
She's not a real Christian. Think about Claire and Stephen.
Their grandparents.
They have faith.
I remember
but
this.
They would never endanger a little girl's life like that.
I like that.
But
I like that they did that. The callback to the
always
grandparents.
right. Why would she lie?
Have faith in me, Daniel. I know what I'm doing. God is speaking to me.
You have to convince Daniel.
And to you.
Kicked out of church. This is no place for you. Toxic community. So we're gonna expose her.
She
Also, that option's not there if you don't look through her files, just letting you know. So again, that segment where people might think, oh, it's just padding, we're just going through things. Nope. Actually matters here.
Was kicked out of her previous church. Yeah. They knew she was crazy. So she left and founded Haven Point.
Why would they do that? Did she do something wrong?
Liar! I left on my own because they were all blind. Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
Your homework. What would Dad say? You're smarter than this. The letter from Karen. Your homework.
I've seen your homework, Daniel.
It's actually pretty standard for RPGs.
Copying
You find
lines
evidence
over
and you
and
get
over?
more options. I know, but this is not standard for Life is Strange. Except for the first game. Where in every other game, it would be mandatory to find that stuff. You know what I mean? Where, like, in an RPG, it's optional, but it helps you if you do. This is the only Life is Strange game, off the top of my head, other than the first one. Because the first one, you'd rewind time and then, like, learn about, because they say things in their conversation. But here, it's, like, going through her stuff. And, like, the first game did do that, too, pretty well.
How can you accept that? This is worse than school.
It's for my own good. To clear myself from all the things I did before.
See what you have done?
Hey, Enano.
Back off.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said stop!
Walkie-talkie hand! Oh no. This really sad moment is now gonna be ruined. Anyway, get up.
I came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever if I need.
Sean!
He must learn.
Come on, Sean! Mash X! Get back up, Sean!
Listen, I know I wasn't a great brother. I was an asshole. I took you for granted.
This conversation's different if you're not an a-hole to him.
Put you in danger, and I'm sorry.
Sean, don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did. Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
Come on, Sean! And I only like the first game because it has the voice actor who played Elder Maxon in Fallout 4. Oh, shoot, I forgot to mash X. Come on, Sean. Who do they voice in Life is Strange?
If I could go back in time, I would. We'd be in our
Get it? Because Max. Candle, wood burns gas. I want to see burning building. Yay.
living room in Seattle. That would get us pizza and snacks, then pick the movie. Because
Crazy
we would
Drew.
always fight about it.
Jefferson.
He always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet! What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Anno.
Stop
So
it!
we have to keep going
No!
forward.
What are you
You're
doing?
gonna kill him!
Please! He's my brother!
You can burn down our church, but not our faith.
Daniel knows you're telling the
The
truth.
whole plot was actually tense.
Don't give up.
In what? Come on, Sean! I'm mashing!
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers.
I know.
Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing. You know.
Did you want Life is Strange 1? Oh, absolutely.
Daniel, listen to him.
Let's go! When I first played this, I'm like, yes, I'm 100% there with you, Sean. Let's do this.
Stop. No matter what she does, I'll come right back, again and again.
The one time Sean is emoting vocally.
I love you, Daniel.
I do too.
Shut him up now!
Don't move. Just stop.
If you want to kill me, then do it. I'm not afraid.
Do it! Shoot! Don't!
Go ahead. What? Shoot me in the face. And live with it.
No! Stop! Sean! I'm sorry. Sorry. I was so confused. Thought she was someone else. I'm sorry.
Do you get to use the gun?
Sean,
Keep watching.
we need to get out of here. Now.
Keep watching.
Oh no. No. You started this fire. You will all burn in this hell.
Move. Let us go. Move it!
You won't leave this place. Not with me alive.
All right. I want you to know. There's 4 possible outcomes here. I vote shoot. Threaten Elizabeth. Ask Daniel to get her out of the way. What are we doing? I'll put up a voting poll. Even if I don't believe what you do, I respect it and wish other Christians were more like you, and you are doing it right. Thank you, Semi-Durable. I appreciate that. I try. I'm not perfect. I'm putting up a voting poll. Ask Daniel. What we doing? Ask Dan or Threat Tan? Vote in the voting poll. Vote now. Vote now. Vote now. It's up. 50-50. Oh. Threaten too. Come on, guys. Vote. I know there are some of y'all in here. I see 4 of you talking. Why are there only 3 votes? Ring da ding ding ding. Ring da ding ding ding. There are 4 possible outcomes for this. I don't have the poll. I have a delay. That might be why. Oh, no. Well, it looks like we're choosing Threaten Daniel. It's almost done. What would you vote? Same as Saints Flow. Vote to shoot? Threaten? So then, okay, so 3 people. 3 people will choose Threaten then. Or no delay, I guess? It would usually show up in chat. Maybe that has something to do with it. But okay, well, we're threatening.
I said move! Or I will hurt you.
Sean.
Foolish child. You can't threaten me with death. I embrace it.
Threaten Elizabeth, not Daniel.
I know what awaits.
Daniel! Gang? Get rid of Elizabeth or ask Daniel to get her out of the way? What are we doing? As I said, 4 possible outcomes. I love how Saints Flow's like, do you get to use the gun? Yes. Remember that choices matter in this game. Like, of all the Life is Strange games, this is the one where choices matter. Just remember that. Vote. Get rid of her. Use the trigger for its purpose. It ain't a video game unless you do some shooting. Life is Strange 1 and 2. You can kill people. 3, you can't kill anybody. And even Before the Storm, you can't kill anybody. What are we doing? Actually, I didn't even look at what the results are. Ask Daniel! Really? Okay. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Ask Daniel to get her out of the way. Y'all don't want to shoot this sister? No, y'all don't want to bop, bop, bop. Rat-tat-tat-tat. That's the sound of my gat. Still no poll, but okay. What would you pick? Get rid of her? Oh, shoot, so then it would be split. Someone else vote, quickly. Oh, no. So it's split. Okay. All right. Because I will count you, Drake. Because you agreed with get rid of. So, okay. Heads. I always keep the coin here. This is tails. This is a Canadian 5 cent. This is heads. All right. So what do we say? Heads, we ask Daniel. Tails, we get rid of Elizabeth, okay? Okay, and what is it? I'm showing it to the camera. What is this? It's heads. Mom said Daniel. Her vote counts. Daniel, we're doing Daniel anyway. We're doing the Daniel choice.
Open the door, Nun.
Daniel, after all I did for you, you can still repent.
I don't believe you anymore! Ugh.
And I think that's it. Okay, I'll tell you the other, what else can happen. You can shoot her, right? If you let Daniel kill the animal earlier on, which we did, if you ask Daniel to get rid of her right away, I believe he pushes her and she fights back, and then he kills her. Daniel will kill her. So either you kill her, Daniel kills her, or you leave without anyone dying. And I think something else can happen. You leave without anyone dying. Threatening her is not good, though. I know that affects something later on, because it adds to your crime record in episode 5. Thanks, guys. But yeah. Crazy. Yeah, Daniel will kill her. If you've led him to believe it's okay to kill. So she's alive. You get a very different cutscene if you kill her. Got the Oppenheimer fade. Little bro got the mushroom hair. Oh, music. Well, I'm gonna play that new song I've been working on one more time.
You're motivating this hatred and I can take it as vacant. Overrated.
Very fitting.
There's no debating this, wasting away my life because my life's not a part of yours. Crushing my heart, crushing my soul.
That's me.
Brimming with hatred I've never known. Patience and virtue, where did you go? Numberless sorrows won't leave me alone.
It's coming soon. You wait for that. You wait for it. That's me. That is me. That's me singing. That was an interesting recording session, I will say. The shark. Oh, coming soon to a theater near you. It's nice that his walkie-talkie hand decided to leave us alone for that final cutscene. Yeah, but the way you said it, that's me. That's me. Mom says she loved that and it's awesome and do more of that. I will. Coming soon to a sore throat near you. Wild. No joke. No joke. My throat was fine. I'm still talking normally. I recorded that Wednesday and Mac was like, "Are you okay? Do you need water?" And I'm like, "There's a technique to doing what I just did. And I know the technique. I know the secrets. I've just never used it before. I unlocked a power and I just didn't do anything with it. I will. It'll be out soon. And by soon I mean probably the end of next year. But we're trying to it's the finale. It's the big bombastic end of all my music albums. I'm done. That's the last one. And I hope it goes well. I hope we can do a cool music video. Hopefully. But anyway, that was Life is Strange 2 episode 4. And yeah, it's the best episode of this entire it didn't even feel like a drag. At no point was I just walking around aimlessly. Best episode of the entire Life is Strange 2. It's like Life is Strange 1, the best episode I think is episode 2, but all of them are good in their own way. I think like the weakest is probably 4. Episode 4 is kind of weak. Because most of what you do doesn't matter, you just undo it. But yeah, that's the game. Orson Favreau. Did we ever figure out if the credits are the same for every episode? I'll just do this. That was Life is Strange. What do you want to do? Do you want to be playing next game? Do you want to play Cyberpunk or something? What would you like to do? Well, what, Jay? 1 out of 10 what do you say for this? For this episode or the whole game? Oh, very fitting. Nice. Thanks, Drake. Whole game. Oh. 5 out of 10. It passes, but just barely. Here's the thing, Drake, when this game came out, because I played this while it was coming out, it wasn't all one package. You'd have to wait like 2 or 3 months for the next episode. So imagine playing episode 1, 2, and 3, and there like barely anything happens. And finally episode 4 comes around and oh, cool, everything. Yeah. It's just a lot of padding. There's neat moments, but there's a lot of padding. Like a lot. I've said before, this whole game could have been condensed into 3 episodes. You really could have done that. 3 episodes. They just had to stick to that 5-episode format. They couldn't resist. The other thing that's weird is, like, there was a Captain Spirit spin-off prequel to this that has nothing to do with this at all. You just meet the kid, and then he gets hit by a car. That is all that happens. Like, you play that whole prequel thinking somehow it's gonna give you information that, you know, is really integral to Life is Strange 2. Guess what? Haha, no. I'm gonna go chill with my mama, so I'll talk to you later. Take care, Semi-Durable. It's good hearing from you. Ding, 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 ding. Thanks for playing, no prob. Oh, gotta read all this. You passed both vision tests. I didn't know you could fail them. People fail the vision tests? 60% of people only passed one of them. What the heck? You told Agent Flores the robbery was Finn's idea. 74%. Snitches, bro. Snitches. You escaped the hospital without hurting anybody. 58%. Nice. You didn't talk to Finn. 39%. A lot of people talk to Finn. He broke Daniel's toy while taking it back from Chad. 55%. You refused to sing and got beat up. 44%. You got into Anton's truck to reach Haven Point. 91%. 9% of people walked. Crazy. Taking forever to come out. Sounds like Game of Thrones. You didn't give money to the church. 69%. You cut the conversation short with Karen. 5%. Overall, you tried to let Karen open up to 93. Wussy. You stayed outside with Karen when she smoked. 28%. You smoked a cigarette with Karen. 63%. Karen didn't offer her help. 8%. I didn't know you could do that. Nicholas was unaware of your presence. 58%. You didn't give any money to Jacob. 48%. You managed to hide from Nicholas. 69%. People get caught. You and Daniel both spared Elizabeth. Okay, so here's the outcomes. You shot Elizabeth while Daniel wasn't hurting her. You let Daniel unleash his power on Elizabeth while he was hurting her. You and Daniel both spared Elizabeth. You shot Elizabeth while Daniel was hurting her. Okay. So you can shoot her, and then Daniel can get... Oh, okay, that's just you. You can shoot her, and Daniel force chokes her. You can let Daniel kill her, or you can spare her. Those are the 4 outcomes for that.
This is it.
Last episode.
We made it, Daniel.
The border.
What do we do now?
Make our way across. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Well, get climbing. I know, right? Sorry. That was Life